just because. I don't need a reason.
Don't do it 3 clicks, otherwise it blows up.
Okay. I got it figured out. We are actually
Okay.
we are online right now.
Oh,
Nice.
did they get all that?
Okay. So we are on session 39, and we had just finished. You guys are level 8 now.
C.
Okay.
Sabathia.
13.
You guys have turned level 8 after escaping the tunnels that lay between Espa and Endo Miran. And I think we last left off where you guys have kind of basically broke out from the mountainside, and you are immediately immediately you guys see an overlook, and as you're looking over this area, to the right you see basically this is like the southeast direction, and it shows kind of a great marshland as far as the eye can see, and it just spans forever. And you can see to just north of this marshland is a road that you guys are on and will take to continue the rest of your trip to Endo Miran. Other than that, if you remember, you guys did start off session 38 fighting some Umber Hulks, and did very well in some of you did very well in avoiding eye contact, and others of you have just incredible charisma saving throws. With that, your fight was interrupted by two people that actually know the D&D like the back of their hand, is a purple worm. Except this one is much larger than one that you would find in the book. But this purple worm was chasing you guys through a very narrow tunnel, very closely devouring all of you. But luckily, most of you made your saves in your skill check challenge and escaped the mouth of this creature. Other than that, we will begin session 39 with you guys descending the mountainside and traveling along this road that runs north of the Great Marshland. Eventually, the elevation will drop until you're pretty much level with the marsh. You guys are heading the direction of east.
In the direction of east. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have something I want to do, but let me first take the notes here. Would you say I would have 10 minutes to do something in our wagon ride?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sadly, it's only 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's only 9 minutes and 58 seconds. It's sad for you guys, not me. Okay. I will start. Guys, been doing pretty good lately. Solaris got some great new spells. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Strap in. Like Ruin, it's like you've been working out, like looking pretty good. Murtag, haven't seen much of you, but that's kind of normal. Oh yeah, so Norcool, you kind of do a lot of damage. I don't know how either, so that's pretty weird. Creek, you got some places you can fly here. So guys, we're doing good. We should be looking up to this. Like, we survived whatever that was. Not too.
Oh my god! I really hope this is what I think it is. Sorry.
It is what you think it is. Well, you don't get it now because you talk.
Yeah.
But Yeah, like whatever that was, we lived, right? We're all alive. And the horse who attacked the horse? Was it Bruin?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't.
It was.
Yeah, I
Bruin.
think
I think it was Bruin because anyways, we'll just say it was Bruin. It's like that horse that we almost killed, still looking good. Like, we're doing pretty good, guys. Inspiring leader, plus 11 hit points.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like that your character has super high charisma, but like I like to think that Michael's just bad.
Okay, so the rest of
That's
you,
why- that's why
essentially,
she's
you
the-
have been overwhelmed and strangely encouraged by the paladin that kind of broke into a monologue out of nowhere.
Imagine just like bolted awake, just like, let's
How-
go.
Yeah. So whether or not you well, no, you do. You feel strangely inspired by the man, and you feel like you can take on a lot more of the world that's been weighing you down for the majority of your life.
Heck yeah.
So you all will receive 11 hit points. Is that what it is?
Correct.
11 hit points until your next long or short rest.
Is it temporary hit points or does it
Temporary,
increase
yeah.
our max? Cool.
It's temporary. It doesn't increase your max, but whenever you take damage, it first comes out of your temporary hit.
Yeah, I just
Right.
know there are some that you can heal back into, but these are the ones you can't heal back into, right?
Yep.
Cool.
That
Correct.
sounds right.
Cool.
Okay.
You know, Thud, you haven't talked that much really since we've met you. It's nice to see you finally warming up to the group and, breaking out of your shell.
I just don't like being in big towns, and we've been in a lot of big towns, so I've been kind of shy, and now we're like outdoors, and like, this is my place, guys.
Yeah, it's we're in your element, so to say.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
let's
Such
go.
an eloquent
Taking a big breath
speaker.
of fresh air.
I believe we're heading straight towards another city/town, so enjoy it while it lasts.
So, you guys are actually about, it's still fairly early in the morning as you guys descend the mountain and make the rest of your trip to Endo Miran. As far as you guys know, it is a straight shot. At least Creek would know that it's a straight shot to Endo Miran. What's Creek doing at the moment?
I'm just whistling.
Just whistling? Whistling like most birds do in the early morning.
I have a question.
Along with a certain chirp.
Can't forget chirp.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we send him off?
No, I wasted 2 sending spells instead.
Oh, I thought we sent Chirp off to whatever that elf dude was.
Nope. That was me.
Oh well.
Okay, so
What kind of
Do we,
feathers
ever
does Creek have? Like, what kind of bird feathers are they? Like eagle, raven, owl, hawk.
I would say raven.
Damn.
That's great.
All right. Cool.
Wait, what do you mean?
No,
Dan?
it doesn't apply.
Gonna use your body for spell components. Don't worry.
I would never. Thought Jordan would. Just like
Wow.
yeah.
Just
I need to make sure stay away.
for a split second, Solaris
hungry
has
look.
like he gives you an eye and then a little disappointed at the same time, but never actually said anything to you.
that's funny.
So, if nothing else, you guys will progress through fast travel to Endo Miran. Just kind of getting this scenery here. Basically, most of the road that you are traveling on to Endo Miran. About halfway through, the marshland does kind of recede back and more of like what you're used to as far as grasslands and slash woods slash whatever nature. The marshland does kind of go off into the distance where you don't see them anymore, and it's a rather beautiful morning. The sun isn't high in the sky, and it's partly cloudy, and there's no signs of severe weather. You get very nice even breeze to keep you guys cool through the beat down of the sun. Moving forward, is your canopy up?
You said the weather's nice?
Yeah.
I think we should go top down.
Yeah, I think it would be down.
Okay. Moving forward,
you
as
feel like-
a nice convertible with the top down, you guys enjoy the scene. So as you guys get closer and closer to your destination, what you guys first see is a large, almost looks like a castle of sorts. You're greeted with the familiar stonework that is prominent in many human architecture, mostly stonework. Stonework as far as like brick stones, not just like solid piece of stone. And what you do see is kind of a towering building that's some 300 to 400 feet up. You're not really sure. But at the bottom of this, you do see a gate, this archway, if you will, that's at the base of this stronghold, this building. And you do see the familiar Londeroth blue banner that hangs on either ends of the archway. And this archway seemingly leads you into the city.
Hey, guys, you think we should just kind of zip up the, kind of look like a tank rolling into town? Just maybe like, put the convertible up? I don't know.
Do we see like a, like in some towns there's like a guard patrol outside the gate and they're like checking people in?
Yeah.
Can I see that? Is there something similar to that at this town?
Yeah, there are probably about 4 or 5 guards that are kind of like around this main gate area. They're checking people in and out. It's not like super busy right now. There is about 1 or 2 wagons that are kind of parked outside being looked through by some Londeroth guards.
Do we want to try and leave the cars and horses outside? We can camp outside the city and then go in and investigate, or we can try and talk them into letting us walk in a giant ballista.
I say we try not to attract attention.
But they're gonna search the cars either way, I think. It seems like they're stopping everyone. Right, John? They're stopping everyone?
Right now you're still pretty far off.
Oh, okay.
So you're not exactly sure, but you do see 2 carts that are there. There's one that's leaving.
Wish we had a way to camouflage things.
But before that, because this is something you can't miss. Like behind that first tower, that first stronghold, in the distance, there's almost kind of a gray haze because of how far it is. You do see what appears to be another stronghold. The design of the second one that's in the backdrop, however, is much different than the first. The surface of that one looks like it's cut out of one solid rock. the surface appears to be smooth with black stone, and it appears to be peppered with red colored flags and banners.
Will we recognize the banners? As far as who it belongs to?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Can I
18.
ask you a quick question? Oh, sorry.
18. You know that color, kind of the black and red, and those banners. There is a symbol of a lion's head on it. This is the Caqian force. Murtag, what was your question?
Are we supposed to be going into Caqian to the city, or is the city on our side?
You John can answer, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just can't remember where we're going, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, were you asking as Murtag as your character or no?
Sure. Yeah, if you guys know it, then you can answer it.
I believe, Murtag, that the city was forcibly occupied by Caqian. That's why I think that new tower looks so different. They built it after the fact. So I think it's hostile territory for Londorothians? What are we? What are our people called?
What?
What is our people called?
Lithorans.
Lithorans. We Lithorans.
Lowthorns.
Lawthorns, yes. Lithorians are.
Longhorns.
I just made that up. I don't really know what you guys are called.
Okay, you said it now, so that's canon.
Canon.
Okay, so yes and kind of no.
Damn.
So, well, let's just say since he rolled an 18, you would know that Endo Miran is actually two cities that are right at the border of one another, between Londoroth and Caqian. Endo being on the Londoroth side and Miran being on the Caqian side. You're not familiar as far as who came first. Let's see.
For Londros, right? So,
But
I think the obvious answer
Clearly,
is
we were here first.
Yeah, exactly.
These Caqian scum invaded our land.
so yeah,
Oh my word.
that's as far as what you would know as Norqual if you're explaining it to them.
Well, it could be to our advantage to like leave the cart out of a city. I'm kind of envisioning, really like we get this person and then we just kind of like hightail it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
Probably
that's
should.
probably gonna happen.
But my concern is we're not going to be familiar with any of the routes back to where we came. So if we can do this without alerting as many people as possible, it's better because we're going to be traveling less common areas, thus probably requiring more dangers, and we're not going to be able to travel as fast. And I don't think, at least from when I asked Creek earlier, he's not as familiar with the other routes, but he does know of them.
Well, what you mean like for going back to the big city back home?
Yes.
Oh, see, I'm saying we leave the cart outside of this city, and then go get the dragon, and then we don't have to worry about sneaking the cart back out of the city. Does that make sense?
I understand. I'm just saying I don't think we can find the person we're looking for in a day. And I fear leaving the cart out here for an extended period of time unsupervised. And I feel like we all need to go do this.
Hey John, can we see the city right now? How big is it?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you can't really see beyond the big stronghold and the walls that surround kind of the city.
Do I get the impression that it's about the same size as the capital?
Oh no! This is much smaller. I mean, a fraction of the size, but it's still a big city.
Well, I mean, we could always try and go through the checkpoint, and if the gods say we can't take the wagon with the ballista, then we can leave it out, I guess.
We probably need to figure out, like, I don't know, when they ask, what are you doing here, what's your purpose, probably need to figure that out before we...
Oh, that's a good idea. Who's got a good story to tell?
We're going to
I
see
look over
our...
to Dud after being inspired by his magnificent speech earlier.
I think Bruno was gonna say something though. What's your idea, Bruno?
Well, obviously, we're going to see our aunt, the dragon lady. So I think
maybe not so direct, you know?
It's a honorific, you know. It doesn't have to be like a biological aunt. It's like,
You know, solid plan B, Bruin. Solid plan B.
Okay, thank you.
And he looks nervously to the rest of the group.
We're delivering the world's biggest grapes.
Here's another problem. We're on the Landreth side right now, right?
Right.
Oh, you think they're in
And
Miran?
this is a Caqian city.
Well, it's like... So, I think it was, from what Norcal said, it was a fusion city first, and then I'm assuming Caqian got pissed at something, and they took over the whole city now.
So they own the whole city.
I think that's
Probably
what the high elf
thrilled
wizard
about
man
a
said.
Wagon with a turret on it coming in from Landreth.
Yeah, that's what we're all concerned about.
Yeah, I think that's why maybe Murtek says to hide it outside.
Yeah, well, not hide it. I'm saying find a farmer. Like, farmers are always great people. We just pay them a couple gold and he takes care of it, feeds the horses. Probably will grease the wheels.
Guys,
They're farmers on the
How
outskirts.
about we at least talk to this checkpoint? They're not gonna take our stuff.
Yeah, we could just kill them if they try to take it.
No.
Oh, yeah, that is a whole
That's
whole
5
city.
gods. We've killed more. We just killed 3 huge umberhawks and fought or ran away from a purple worm.
You think-
5 gods.
He's not wrong.
John, is the guy at the checkpoint, is he a Landura person, or is he a Caqian?
Roll a perception.
I tap.
I assumed, I guess, because
Good luck.
the stronghold
Yes.
had blue banners that it was
Add
a
a D4, Kev.
Landreth
Add a D4.
stronghold, but-
20, what?
Add a D4.
Four?
Guidance to you.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
25.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
You can clearly see that these soldiers, at least at the checkpoint, these 5 soldiers, are Landra soldiers.
Oh, we could just have Bruin. No, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yes. I love
Yeah.
this plan. Uh-huh.
Wait,
Bruin does the
What?
talking.
yes.
And two,
They are.
if the city is owned by Caqian, why would Landreth soldiers care about a weapon going
You know,
into
honestly,
Caqian?
I'm kind of vague as to what is his name? Hold on, let me check. Magister
Silas?
Silas?
Yeah, Magistrate
He's a
Silas.
shifty man.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
shifty
Well,
man.
If I remember correctly, he said that
Can't trust
the
him.
dragon lady was an informant of some some kind as to the attacks on the princess.
She was an expert of. She is an expert of dark arcane
Oh,
items.
you're correct. I'm wrong.
And she's not a Landreth citizen, but she resembles a dragon.
God, Thud, your notes are so much better than mine. I think you because you write them down as you
I can
hear it, and
remember anything.
I read it down afterwards, and I think
It's
that's
like-
the problem. I'm gonna start
It's like
taking
I should
better
just get the
notes.
keen mind feat for free or something. I don't know.
For
What is
free.
what is the feat? What?
You
It's
have
the-
2 of them.
Two.
Wow, Solaris.
Oh,
Guys,
your feet help you remember?
I feel like at this point we're like right at the gate, but let's
Yeah.
I assume that you guys kind of slowed down and kind of just are looking over this
We need to
area.
figure out what we need to say.
Wait.
I think sorry, someone else is trying to talk. I'll shut up.
Oh, Bruins said, guys, I've got an idea. We'll say we're here to promote the opening of a new business, and we just brought our T-shirt ballista with us.
Maybe.
I actually like that.
How about
Small problem. We don't have any T-shirts.
We have
how about
some.
we do like
No, we bought some nice ones.
a trap food truck? Me and Doug will just right now go out, hunt some animal, bring it back, and say we're a traveling food truck.
Okay, this is Jordan to the group.
Plan
To
B.
save us an hour of we're talking in circles about a plan. How about we just try and have Bruin pull rank on the guards and just let us in? That's because he's a soldier, right?
Here's actually a serious plan.
Okay.
These are
I'm all ears.
Landreth soldiers.
Uh
We're on a mission from the king.
huh. Can't we tell anyone? We were told that.
Yeah.
True, yeah,
Secret
that's
mission.
true. Point.
We don't know if there may be a Caqian force in disguise if they
True.
take it over the city.
We just
I-
kill
I
him
think-
to be safe.
Farmhouse idea is looking really good.
You know,
Unless-
Solaris, I get we were initially against Bruin's idea, but I kind of like
Sure.
Wait,
Well,
which one?
I got nothing. I
I
got nothing.
did bring a spell because I thought we'd deal with this. I'm gonna reach over and cast Enhance Ability on Bruin and give him the Charisma one.
Nice.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Wait, what is this plan?
All right.
It's just-
So
He's like,
yeah,
Bruin's like, what is this plan?
yeah,
Wait a
so
second.
Bruin's starting to
Am
talk,
I-
and I walk over to the cloak that I have, and I cut off a piece of the pelt that's on there, and I like rub it on like Bruin's arm real fast, and I cast.
We could just sneak by these guards, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to find the charisma one.
Yeah, you know that 10-foot
Eagle
gap?
Splendor.
Oh,
So you have an advantage on any charisma check, whether it's persuasion or deception.
okay. So
We should just
wait,
sneak by these guards.
We can't sneak by them. There's a gate. There's only you can't. It's not gonna work.
Wait, is it-
With a
If
cart.
we did the cart, we could.
Are we going for going to see our aunt or the?
It's
the
your decision.
promoted restaurant?
It's entirely up to you. Let's go.
All
I
right.
think that one better.
Yeah, let's go with Ant.
So,
But change the name. It's
With
not
that-
Jordan, baby. It's Auntie M.
Oh,
While they're doing this, I'm rolling up the.
Mildred.
okay.
Sure.
As your canopy's going up, Bruin does
Mark that
kind of does a little whip with the reins, and you guys continue to move forward again. You guys get closer and closer to the gate. What you realize that this gate isn't just a simple gate. You can see through it, and it's a tunnel. What it is, it's a tunnel that runs through the entire bottom portion of the stronghold. But at the other end, you do see a light that you assume is basically the interior of the city walls. But these, as you guys get closer, there's two guards that kind of searching and talking to the merchants that are that own the wagon, and there's two that's right by the gate, and one is walking up to you, slowly, not intimidated, just not trying to be intimidating, just slowly up to you guys. And goes, halt.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
hello.
Do you guys stop?
I mean, Bruin's controlling it.
Yeah, we stopped. We stopped.
Okay, and you slow your horses down to a standstill. He kind of walks up to, like, around the lead horse, your two lead horse, and walks around to basically the driver's side and kind of flips his visor up and he's adorned in full armor. But he flips his visor up and goes, "Welcome to Endo. State your business."
Yeah, this is with all the wagon. We all came, right? Just
We all backed in here like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 of you back in the back, and then
Solaris
Solaris is
still up
sitting
front.
next. Yeah.
yeah. So we're just kind of a two-parter. I'm I'm here to see my aunt. Auntie M. That's what we always call her. We're and meanwhile we're also looking at selling some training equipment. You see here, this is a this fancy device right here. I point to the back because I'm sure he can see it. He's like 10 feet.
No, there's the tarp's up.
Yeah, the tarp's
Oh,
up.
the tarp's up?
Yeah.
Oh, and they didn't look inside yet?
No, he's just standing next, just asking, you know.
Oh my.
Oh,
Lovely.
okay.
It's like,
On a roll. Continue.
Gotta get this whole picture, you know.
Take it in.
Yeah, get it.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just looking at doing business in this fine city. We've got some wares, not too much. Yeah.
Oh, he kind of rubs his chin a little bit, and he goes, did you take the mountain pass from Espa over here?
We took the tunnel. I don't know if that is that the same thing.
Yes, the tunnel. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the situation in Endo, but it's not the greatest time to do business.
Cool.
You would almost be safer avoiding the city altogether.
Actually, about that, the main bridge completely destroyed. Not there anymore. Tunnels totally collapsed. So we can't really go back safely. We need to resupply before we leave.
I see.
Wait, can I do an insight check? Is he like telling us like
Yeah.
we shouldn't be going in there? Like, is he like telling us? Is it like kind of like a threat, like a masked threat?
No,
Or
it's
is
not a
it,
threat.
like- okay.
But you can roll an insight check to see, I mean, how truthful he's being.
Ooh.
I am very insightful. So 20.
20. He seems to be genuinely concerned for your well-being, especially if you guys are merchants looking to sell your wares. Yeah.
I pull out the rank,
Merchants of Death.
the military rank that Bruin has. I'm like, hey, don't worry about me. I can handle whatever fate throws our way.
Wait, what exactly are you pulling out? Is it a symbol? Is it a...
It's the military rank that he has. Just like to say, like, hey, I used to be a soldier. Like, you don't need to worry about me. I can handle myself.
Oh, okay, you're stating this. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He says, you used to be part of the army.
Yep.
And he kind of... Let's see. And I'm assuming no longer.
Yeah, just gotta want to be around my family more. you know.
Okay. Roll a charisma. What's the one I'm looking for? You're
Persuasion.
not the lying one. Persuasion. Thank you.
Can
Add
I?
advantage?
Yeah.
Can we
because of
make
my
it
spell.
intimidation? No, I'm joking.
Prefer not.
Just joking.
While
Okay.
he's rolling that, John, can I try and recognize the rank symbol on the ring that he produced?
Sure.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
So with advantage, a 9.
Okay.
We have to kill a god.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, at the same time in the back, it's like, he has a family? Did you guys know he has a
Right?
You don't know if I'm lying or telling the truth.
I'm connected.
Solaris, roll a history check, and you said with advantage is a 9.
Yes.
Yeah,
He goes,
sadly.
Guys, we all
Natural
knew it
20.
was gonna go this way.
I got a 20, John. Natural 20.
Wow.
I know, right? Plus 0.
I'm assuming that he's not actually pulling out a symbol. He did state his rank in his business when he was in the military.
Oh, I thought you said he pulled out a ring.
Did you pull out a? I mean, I don't. This wasn't written in your backstory. I didn't know you had a ring.
Oh, that's a part of the soldier background. It's a part of the equipment you get.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
We just lost
Noah.
Noah.
That's
we
right.
don't need
He'll
him.
be back in a second.
Yeah.
For him.
So what is it in the form of?
I imagine it's like a old like you know how you have like the equivalent of dress blues,
Mhm.
and then like at least like enlisted people they have like a patch on the shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. So
I imagine that's what it is.
with your specific one, in at least Law North culture, and this might be what you end up using, but most, I guess, officers, if you will, in the army, they're adorned with kind of a light blue cape. I wouldn't say like a full cape, but
It's like
there
one
is
of those
a
like half shoulder ones.
yeah, but there is a pendant that holds the cape down. That clips onto the armor. If that's something you kept, we can go with that.
That would be it.
Okay.
Then.
So what you see on it is a symbol of a very simplistic dragon. On it, did we ever discuss what your actual rank in the army was?
We did. It's not like impressive. It's like the equivalent of like enlisted. It's not like or not the direct equivalent. It's like it's just not very high. Like he can't like boss anyone around to do anything. It's like
I thought you were a hero.
that's what he told you guys. That's not what it is.
And depending on what John tells me that I learned from my role, Solaris is about to figure out a lot of things right now.
Well, you rolled pretty high too.
Yeah.
As far as
I
your
rolled the
history check.
highest I could.
So you actually are able to tell what his rank is. He's not. I mean, he's not your run of the mill off the street kind of guy. But I mean, he was in a sense. He did become an officer of sort, but you're not sure how he reached that rank.
I was just thinking like a staff sergeant, if you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep, no.
Sergeant Johnson is awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, I guess.
How many ranks below captain is that?
So, oh man.
There we go. It's gonna
If it's too long of an explanation, actually, you know what? Continue. I'll just Google it. We're good.
You don't want to take the. I mean, there's enlisted and there's officers. Officers, the lowest officer is above any enlisted member.
Okay, cool. So we have a
No
chance.
matter
Tight.
how, yeah.
Tight.
So it's like, that's like high up for enlisted, or like medium for enlisted, but that's
Okay.
not that high.
Cool. Maybe it'll still work. Even though you
D&D
got a 9.
imitates real life.
Exactly.
So the soldier does, upon seeing your symbol, he does, kind of, in a sense, click his heel. He places his heels together. He doesn't really click them, and then he puts his right arm over his heart, in a sense, with the fist over it, and to salute you in the Londorath way.
Yeah.
He's like, sir, well, you're welcome to go in. I will warn you that the situation isn't great. Basically, the Caqians, our neighbors, have crossed the river onto our side and has been making our half of the city their home. But that said, we just need to take down some names of your passengers, and you guys can move on through.
All right.
Will we just give them everyone's names?
Yeah, so he goes around and just kind of writes down all your names. Are you guys?
Can I give him a fake name?
Sure.
Yeah, my name is Janice Black.
Hugh Janus?
No, Jan.
Hugh
You can say
Janus.
Janus Black.
No.
Wait. Okay, Janus Black, and everybody else is going with their name.
Yeah, I just give a first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Solaris gave only his first name.
That only has a first name, so.
There you go.
Makes filling out tax forms just really difficult.
That's why you do it.
Hello.
He's like, everything seems to check out. He does kind of like notice the big thing. I'm assuming is covered, right?
Yeah.
He was like, he just assumed that it was stuff, right? So he goes,
Tight.
all right. He goes, okay. And he kind of yells back. It's like, all right, let them pass. So
Thanks,
he
sir.
kind of steps aside, and kind of waves you guys through, and the two soldiers by the gate also step aside, and you guys trot through.
Right.
As you guys are going under the archway of this gate and below the stronghold, you do see that this main tunnel actually houses a small network of pathways that goes to the left and to the right, and it's just, you're not sure. You can look down some pathways and it's a straight tunnel shot to the other end. Other ones hit a wall and turn off somewhere. You're not exactly sure what's going on. This probably lasts for about 100 feet or so. And you guys get to the end of the tunnel, greeted initially with kind of a bright light. Your vision adjusts and you see the rest of the city. It's nice. It seems to be well kept. It's kind of a mixture between bricks and kind of cabin-looking buildings, and they're mostly like browns and beige and off-white and stuff like that. But what you're going through is a major road that kind of leads kind of zigzaggy through this city area. But you do know you do see in the far off there is a little fountain. That's, some 200, 300 feet away. Let's see. But initially in kind of this area, this open area, you do see a couple of it seems like there's a traveler's board. I mean, like a visitor center kind of posting board that's just off to the side. And let's.
Are there people about the city right now? Like
yeah, there's people walking about and everything.
So this seems like just because Caqian has control of it, it's not like it's like bombed out and like war torn. It's just a normal functioning city still.
Right, it's a normal functioning city.
Cool.
I wonder to what extent they arrested control, because if Londor still has control of the gates, I'm assuming it can't be that far in, right?
Well, Lars, if you remember,
I don't, clearly.
Clearly.
Caqian took over the town to quote unquote keep the peace. So.
Yes, but it doesn't seem like they've taken over much.
Well, I mean, looking around, looks like a normal city. I kind of wonder if those Landorith guards are just a little upset they lost.
Well, let's go by the river, see what it looks like closer to the center.
Also, we have no leads as to the person we're looking for, right? We didn't get any information about the contacts, nothing, right?
Nothing.
Just on our own.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna have
All
to.
we know is previous
pray
attempts
later.
failed.
Cool. Solaris is like really agitatedly like opening up his notebook that he's been writing in a lot the last few days, and is like starting to plan things out in his head.
As you guys are, I guess, discussing and still on the wagon, a little boy comes up to you guys. He goes, hey there. Are you guys new in town?
Yeah, man.
I keep my eyes on his hands the entire time.
on his hands. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. He goes, yeah, I haven't seen you guys around here before. You guys sure chose a good time to come.
Yeah, I know. Hey, can you help me out with something?
Well, I mean, it depends.
Well, it's pretty hard. Really, really difficult.
I give him a copper.
Oh, wait, just a second.
Wait. Never mind.
He like catches it and he like looks up. He's like, oh, sir, thank you so much, but I'm not sure what this is for.
You're gonna need it in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I meant to do that on top of what Noah was doing. Sorry.
Oh.
So,
Looks like you already flipped him the coin.
I pull out the purple dagger and I say, "Hey, would you look at this?" Well, I have a problem. I just kind of found this, and I need help.
He
he
interrupts you. He goes, I would put that away.
Just don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, just
I'll
like
hide it.
just put it away. And he leans in closer and he like kind of grabs like the edge of your wagon and like pulls himself up near you, and he goes, you see those guys over there? And he points over to a group of people. These guys are kind of adorned in this black armor. It's red accented. And their skin is a much darker shade, and their build on average, from what you can tell, is about 1.5 size of a normal man.
Whoa.
Greater or smaller?
Bigger.
Jesus.
They're like a half size bigger.
Gotcha, I understand.
Would you say they're half an orc bigger?
No.
Alright,
I'm not sure. I mean, I can't tell you right now. But from what you can tell, especially with those who have at least a 15 passive perception,
Good boy.
you can tell that these people have their skin is mostly revealed. It's not like Londorth armor where it covers almost the majority of the body. And what you can see across their biceps, parts of the upper chest, is the like white tattoos in some tribal look. Their eyes are gray. They're grayed out, and if you're looking at them, if they weren't so attentive with their eyes, you would almost think they were blind. He goes, yeah, those guys, they, at least for right now, they're not carrying weapons in the open is not a great idea.
Oh, that's good to know. But see, here's I'll put it away, but like, this dagger, I'm pretty sure it's like super, super magical, but it's like dark, like bad magic, you know, like, you know, I don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah. So like,
what?
I was wondering if you could like, is there anybody here, like, start asking around, you know what I mean? Like, surely there's somebody here who's like, you know, in the like, not like popular or something like that, but like, they can help me out, figure out what this is.
Oh, to figure it out?
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, man. It's like, see, it's like kind of smoky.
Murtag, if I could just jump real quick, I can help you with that later. I need to find a few things.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
I know, but
Mhm.
okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
don't reveal things like that to random people we meet. Hmm?
But also, I'm trying to, like, I think
He
maybe there's somebody I want to meet here.
Yeah,
You know?
no one asked you, Bruin. Shush.
he like let goes the side of your wagon and hops off. He goes, so do I still get to keep this copper?
Yeah, and actually, I'll flip him not my gold, not my last gold, a silver too.
Wow.
Whoa.
Look, you have to be very, very sneaky about this. I think she might not be. It's a she. First of all, maybe a she, and yeah, maybe not a human. So, like, do you think you could start asking around for me?
Wait, are we talking about the dagger or are we talking about a person?
Well, the dagger. See, I'm looking for somebody who might help me.
No, I
figure
cover
out
my
what
hand
the
over Murtag's
dagger
mouth.
is.
Solaris does that. Or tries to, at least. I don't know if I can grab him.
This boy's like super confused. Like, wait, is the dagger a she?
No, son, what did you come to our car for?
Oh,
It was a great plan.
It was a plan.
well, he kind of like looks back at it. There's like a crew of little kids that are kind of standing nearby. He's like, it's like we try to make it a point to greet the visitors of this city here and warn them about the situation. He's like, it's not great, and we just don't want anybody to cause any trouble.
Thank you very much for the warning. I think we'll be on our way. We won't be causing any trouble. Thank you.
And by the way, all daggers are she. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Except for the curved one. The curved ones are actually male. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
If you guys are looking for a place to just kind of wind down, you can visit my my pop's place.
Advertisement. Good.
It's like it's called the Happy Peddler, and you can find it just in pretty much the town circle.
And what's your name, son? So we can tell your dad you sent us.
The Happy Peddler.
No, the kid's name.
I was
Yeah.
letting
It's named after his
Norcool
kid, alright?
Oh, okay.
know. No,
name
Kevin
Happy.
asked me a question. I was answering his
Oh,
question.
sorry.
It's Billy.
All right, Billy. We'll try and stop by.
Okay. I'm sure he'll love to have you. If there's, wait, can I keep the silver as well?
Sure, can, son.
Okay.
Ow,
And he
bit me,
runs.
you bastard! Ah!
He runs back to his group and they all huddle around what's in his hands, and then they seem joyful and they kind of run off together.
If I get rabies from this, I'm going to kill you.
I'm not an
what?
animal.
As we're pulling away, I assume that's what we're doing next. Just a large plated hand falls on Solaris' shoulder. Just a voice from the back. Now, speaking of telling people things,
Yeah, you know what? I learned my lesson. All right, we don't need to have this conversation of time.
not to do, right?
Exactly. I learned my lesson. I tried to prevent Murtag from making my mistake.
Well, dude, I was just looking for a lead. You were just complaining.
You
like, you're
talked to the first child we met.
A firm squeeze on his shoulder.
We are
I don't know why I'm being chastised right now when I help the group from alert. Whatever. I go back to my book. I'm mad.
Okay.
Just saying, kids know everything, man. They know
I know
everything.
nothing.
Oh, well, that's coming from not a kid, so whatever.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
I guess we should probably
Just
go.
break and pencil it.
Exactly. Actually, yeah.
So right now you guys are on kind of this main street area. What's the order of business here?
We should probably stop by the Happy Peddler.
Why?
Information.
Oh,
Yep.
wait.
There might be someone there that actually has information. You know, a
It's,
grown up.
Figure out the situation of the city and figure out those group of people that the kid was mentioning.
I can try that spell again to see if I can get a hint about what we're doing, but I'm gonna need. I need to buy more incense and bone dust. Actually, it's just the incense, really. I have plenty of bone dust. Don't ask how I got it.
I was like, can we make
You know how
bone
I got
dust
it.
from
I mean,
No.
Solaris is strong enough to do it.
What?
To crush bones into dust.
what's that? Can we just kill stuff and make bone dust?
If I have to buy more, I will. I just assumed that I can.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
But there is a drying aspect to making
Sure.
bone dust.
All right.
So what?
Yeah.
So what's
I know I for sure have enough for one more. It's just the incense.
okay? So
Do you
what
have
is
a
it that you guys want
order?
to do first, and then we'll just go from there.
I think first we're going to the Happy Peddler.
Okay.
John, I realize it's not, but I'm really hoping it's a bike shop.
A
Instead of,
bike shop.
Oh yeah, I want it to be that too.
No. I know it's like selling and buying things, but I'm really hoping it'd be a bike shop, like a bicycle shop. Like,
Because it's called the Happy Peddler.
Oh, I see.
as a,
Okay.
That's the plot hole. We found it.
Sniffed it out.
So you guys continue forward. As you're going deeper and deeper into the city, closer and closer to the river, you do notice that there are less and less Londroth soldiers, guards, if you will, and more of these kind of towering Caqian guards, soldiers, if you will, just kind of walking about the street. Seems that some of them even are, in a sense, being a little rough with the street merchants.
From my tribal background, would I have an idea of what type of humanoids they are?
Sure.
Coming from a place that like it's a little more different types
Diversity.
of races. Yeah.
Okay. From a tribal background, I would say your character has never been to Caqian. But I will give you an opportunity to roll a
I rolled
intelligence
3.
check. What?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, well, then I'm sorry.
So I got.
But you've seen this kind of aggression before. How about
Familiar
that?
with that at least.
These are my streets.
These are my streets. For the most part, these people are making big, like separation between them and the soldiers, as far as the Londaroth citizens, the citizens of Endo. And basically, you see more and more of this as you go through. It's almost like these soldiers run the streets. They are the final say. If you even when you do even see a Londaroth soldier, you notice that they're not, I guess, being protective of their own. They almost like try to stay out of the way as well.
They try and stay out of the way of their own.
No, out of the way
Like
of
the
those,
citizens, you mean?
of
No, the
any
guards.
confrontation between the Caqian
Oh,
guards.
so the
and-
guards
Oh.
are the Caqian guards are just kind of thugs.
Pretty
Like
much,
the mob,
yeah.
The mafia.
Mhm.
And then the Londaroth are being chicken.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
What a weak country.
I would switch sides.
Yeah, these guys seem good. I mean, strong.
That would be interesting.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
How fast can we de-roll all of John's plans, guys?
oh man.
Okay, so eventually you come upon the town main area where there's many merchants. There's a fountain in the middle, but this is essentially the town square. You are able to locate the Happy Peddler, as you do see a big sign that says the Happy Peddler. As you it kind of has a steps that lead up to its front doors, double doors, and then they're closed at the moment. But before you get there, there is a large board that seems like there are people kind of standing around looking at. There appears to be a map of some sort, but you're not sure from your distance.
Sure. Does it look like it's a place where we can try and get closer, or is it like too much crowded?
Yeah, you guys can get closer. So if you push up, you kind of push your way through. It's not like there's just a big crowd around it, but there's quite a few people there. You can't imagine that people are there for the map, but you do see the map. It takes up about the upper half of the board, this large board. The map basically shows the city of Endo and some portions of Miran. Let's see. Let me pull up. Okay, so essentially the city, what it appears to be split down the middle by a great river. The river is called, you can see it in the writing of the map. It is called the Grimorin River. And the river width spans about 600 feet or so, based on the kind of the guideline.
The width.
It said 600 feet wide.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm assuming that must be the natural border from the two towns, right?
Yeah.
It's that big.
Mm-hmm.
The rivers are that, or wait, and there's a bridge
Inside
over.
river.
Yeah, so you see the river that spans over, and then you see connecting from from Endo to Miran is a large bridge. And in the middle of the bridge, there appears to be a large circle platform with an oval building located on it.
Over like an embassy.
It doesn't say on the map. But otherwise, you do see kind of the sky view of the city of Endo. It doesn't seem like it's one major street that runs from the gate to the bridge. They kind of like interconnect throughout.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't show the Miran side though, right? Just the Endo side.
It shows a very small portion of the Miran side as far as what's being listed there. It appears there's like a market of some sort over on that side.
Is it in a different language or is it in our language?
It just basically says the Miran market.
Okay.
What's the density of these Caqian soldiers on this side of the city?
The density, like
Yeah,
are
like
they,
are we
like
seeing?
are they built? They seem
well,
pretty
like
heavy.
I think of how to
Is there a ton
rephrase
of
it.
them?
Like, are there a
Their
lot
presence
of
in
them?
the city.
Yeah, their presence in the city. Like, are they pretty sparse? There's only a couple every 100 feet, every mile. They're everywhere.
They are. You do see them more frequent than what's. I mean, as far as like, essentially, where you would notice a guard, a law and order guard in a city, it's like being replaced by a Caqian guard. It's not like every corner there's a guard, but
Just so it's like a normal guard presence.
yeah.
Okay.
You're able to discern like them to catch your eye just because of the armor that they're wearing and how big they are.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think we should go to the center. We can go to the Happy Peddler first, but I think we can go to the center building. I think it might be, since it's in between the two cities, it might be a place of like an embassy. We try and figure out important people or something.
Okay.
So
who's in charge of on this side? I guess.
on the board itself, on the bottom half, you do see some different things. You do see a lost cat poster. Reward 1 silver.
Does it look like the cat we saw in the bat house?
Yeah, does it look like Murtag?
Yeah, does it look like Murtag's cat?
Seems like it. You're not really sure.
Okay.
There's a
So
couple
I
of
sent
dead or
that
alive
eye
pictures.
What was that?
I said there's a couple of dead or alive pictures.
Whose faces are on it?
Yeah. One is one is a picture of a man with a rough-looking face. It says Kutch Bassity and the Moonstill Parent. Reward 100 gold pieces. Looks like he's convicted for multiple robberies of establishments.
Now we got it.
There's another one of a woman. Seemed heavier set.
Dragon Lake?
Her name is Alice Capone.
Wow.
I want to find him. I want to do it now. Forget what we're here.
Reward 50 gold pieces for gang-related activities.
50 gold.
Guys, we made it to Chicago.
That's not worth our time.
Are
And
they
the
all
last
dead?
one,
Are they all dead or alive?
Yeah.
The last one doesn't have a photo. The last one is a reward for 525 pieces for theft, con, and robberies. The name given to this photo or this list is Billy the Kid.
Now that is more our speed, boys.
Other than that, there's like a posting for a mail carrier.
Boring.
But
It doesn't have good benefits.
Are there any plays going on?
Don't need benefits from me.
so that's kind of the end of the posting board.
Billy the kid. Go snag that Billy.
Right. Well,
Wow. Okay.
keep our eyes peeled.
Yep.
Can we take the? Can we
Who
take
knew-
posters?
Who knew kids were so dangerous, huh? It's like the Juno stuff. Huh?
Solaris rolls his eyes so hard.
No, it doesn't seem like you're able to remove the posters.
All right.
Can we go? Is there a place nearby where we could like just drop off our cart?
I think it's the Happy Peddler. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, that's like a trade. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you think it's like a store? I was thinking it was like.
Yeah, it might.
Right.
Is it-
I
Why
mean,
not both?
so right now you're right
True.
at the bottom of the steps of the Happy Peddler. There
Oh.
appears to be places where people have tied up their horses. There are wagons out front as well.
Cool. I guess we can park and go inside.
Bruin's like parallel parking this.
Yeah, Solaris got off and is like helping direct him. It's
Very
like, cut
nice.
cut left.
They just leave no space at all.
I know. It's so
Could you
rude.
roll an animal handling check for me with advantage?
Can I assist by just getting the back end of the cart and just like shoving it sideways?
Yes. But first roll a strength check for me.
Wait,
Yeah, I think he already gets a bit of advantage.
let's see. Now this is gonna be +3 because of my proficiency with land vehicles.
Yeah. Oh, good.
It's a natural one, but
Chai.
With advantage?
oh, with
Oh, with
advantage?
advantage? 17.
Oh, it's 20 actually because I have
Oh.
proficiency in land vehicles.
Yeah, you're able to get this
Awesome,
thing
great.
parked.
Hey, Ben.
You put enough, like almost spectacularly even amount of like spacing in all sides of this wagon.
Wow.
Like that tricycle girl.
Yeah.
Oh my. Did you ever see that? The kids
Uh-huh.
like go
I
to
know
full
what
speed on like a tricycle and then
Yes,
like,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Okay, so you guys head on in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you elevate through the steps up to the front doors, and you push it on through. And much like most human taverns, this a mixture between musk and booze hits you. That hits you like in the air. Seems like the place is entertaining quite a few guests, as most of the tables and seats have been taken. The barmaids are basically busy attending to the customers. So no one really pays attention to you guys.
Guess
What are we
try-
here for? News or information?
Information.
why not
Why not
both?
both?
Why not both?
Let's
Also,
get it!
if they have rooms, if we plan on staying inside the city, or at least a place they can hold our cart for us. Take care of the
Yeah.
horses, that jazz. I think. I'll wait on that.
Okay.
I guess we go up to the bar, sit down.
Go up to the bar, sit down.
Yep.
At the moment, there's only about 3 seats open.
I don't need to sit.
Solaris.
I'll keep an eye out. Hold on.
Yeah, Solaris also stands and is like scoping.
Okay. I mean, there are tables that are nearby that you guys can sit down if you want.
Yeah.
Who are the 3 that are going to sit at the bar?
I'll go sit.
We're cool.
Kids.
Okay. Creek.
Bruin and Murtag.
I'm gonna go sit at the table.
I'll sit at the bar then. So
Okay.
Bruin will sit at the bar.
And I'll assume the rest, the other three of you are going to be together but around.
Yeah, I'm like floating around, keeping an eye.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to keep an eye on Murtagh at the table then.
All right. So, attending to the bar first. A gentleman is busy kind of cleaning off some of his glassware. He goes, what can I do for you boys?
I answered, yeah, we're new in town, and we just trying to. We were approached by a little kid.
Okay.
I think his name is Billy. And
Wait a second.
what?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Do I have my stuff? I searched all my things, but I
The
robbed.
kid.
You can roll a perception check for your thing if you want.
Wait a second.
Wait, was Jordan
Wait,
not keeping
but-
an eye on the tickets?
Jordan, we'll get to you later, okay?
Yeah, I'll do the math and you tell me later.
Okay.
I'll be so pissed.
Wait, y'all just figured out it was Billy the kid from the poster?
Yeah, I just now realized it.
Oh my word.
I'm not smart.
Wow. I was like wondering, man,
Jordan's
I didn't get enough. I didn't
Well-
get really a big reaction from that, so I'll just move
I know,
on.
I was confused as to why you
taking
said
notes,
okay.
and I wrote Billy for a poster, and I was like,
The kid.
I'm with.
Turns out, Murtagh correctly identified a pretty big criminal presence, just instinctively.
Yeah. Anyway,
it checks out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
go back to the bar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So what?
the,
So
uh,
we'll continue.
The kid had mentioned something about being careful around this town. We're kind of new here. We don't know what's going on. You pointed out about a group of guys in like black armor. What's going on here?
Well, I mean, whoever the kid is, he ain't wrong. We've had some issues about a month ago with these fellas from Caqian. But yeah, basically they've established their presence in our lovely town here, and I mean, although it hasn't been great for the city, it's been great for my bar.
Oh.
But I mean, sorry you guys came at such a rough time, though.
Oh yeah. Well.
Can I get you guys anything to drink?
What time is it?
Yeah. What's
Right now, you're probably just early afternoon.
Yeah. Just one shot of your strongest.
I'll just take some
Oh,
water.
of our strongest. Okay.
Yep.
He kind of reaches under the bar, pulls out a shot glass, and uncorks it, and pours it in. It comes out very smooth in this golden liquor type deal. He goes, "This is a house special." And he rolls it over to you.
Do I see any like guys wearing black armor in the bar?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Mm.
So I ask him, do you happen to know why Caqian decided to just took over?
Yeah. Well, it all started with one of their merchants came rolling into town with their caravan. Looks like something happened with the caravan, and the Caqians are blaming it on us. Since then, they've used that as an excuse to guard their goods, if you will.
Mm. Did you? Let's kind of change the subject. Did you see that crazy dragon lady? I just never saw anything like her. just walking around town. Did you see that?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, maybe it's just me. Yeah.
So much tact.
So, what was this merchant? Where did this happen?
When this whole thing began, about a month ago.
A month ago? Was it just in the city square that?
Yeah, they rolled up right up to our basically where a lot of our merchants do trade and stuff. It just so happened, and I was manning, kind of out back, doing bar duties as far as refilling glasses and stuff like that. When I heard pretty much a large explosion, we all kind of went out there, saw what was going on, and I don't know. We were wondering what had happened as well. In the next couple of days or so, the Caqian forces started coming over the bridge. Yeah, and then as he's like talking about this with you guys, there's kind of another like a duo of guys that are sitting next to you on the other side. He's like, yeah, you know that Duke of Endo, Malcolm. He hasn't done a single thing. I mean, and he's like, he goes, yeah, we know. And he's like, please don't pay attention to him. He's been here all morning.
Where's this Duke? Where's this Malcolm guy at? Does he have a manor here?
Duke Malcolm? Yeah, he resides at the top of that stronghold that you guys passed under.
Kind of strange he's not doing anything since the city's been taken over.
Yeah, we're not really sure what's going on either.
Yeah, you want to switch.
But, that's the situation. We're hoping maybe the king would do something eventually. But it's been a month, so...
I ordered a glass of water and like bread or something.
Okay, would you like lemon with that?
No. I'm good.
All right. And he goes back and he says, here's a glass of water and here's some, gives you kind of a quarter of a bread.
All right.
And he kind of gets a plate from under the counter and it has like a stick of butter. He just kind of scoops a scallop and just puts it on your plate.
John, while they've been talking, can I have been like moving from like point to point around the bar, just listening for what people are saying about the Caqians being over here, or
sure.
Basically, I'm trying to do reconnaissance, not knowing that they're doing it now.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
How much is that?
If you guys at the table are also doing the same thing, you guys can roll as well.
I would like to people watch and look for people that are watching us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Roll a perception as well.
Also, the first perception check you asked me to do about Billy the Kid, I got 22.
22?
This perception check, I also got 22.
Okay. Murtag?
Wow.
That's good.
He's got 21.
Murtag rolled a 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zen rolled 20.
Okay, so with your 22, you do not see any of your possessional things away from you.
Good.
At least on you.
Kid.
But you're unsure about the wagon.
Oh no.
Solar keeps all his valuable items on.
Oh,
He's not worried.
he told us where to go. Oh man.
He's still
our wagon just got robbed, guys. Oh well.
Our wheels are gonna be gone.
We just got hoodwinked.
The wheels.
Come on, walk.
They somehow removed the entire ballista.
Well,
No,
we
that's
do
not.
have like the silver
I
shots.
don't know how to remove it.
So,
No, we have like the ammo though. The ammo is like
Yeah,
silver.
the ammo.
Yeah, whatever. It's not useful if we don't have a
We'll
bow.
figure it out here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. So as you guys are moving about, you actually. So what was your perception, Thud?
One.
Okay. You're enjoying the scenery of the humans interacting in a less than sober state. But the two of you actually hear just a table that's adjacent to the table that you guys are sitting at. As you're walking through, you're kind of on the other side of this table, and then Murtag's at the table listening to this other table. You guys are listening to the same table. Basically, you hear some people, these group of 4 people, 3 of them younger, and then there's an older gentleman that's there as well. But they're talking about kind of the gist of the conversation is that they are kind of frustrated that neither the Duke or the King has done anything about the current situation in Endo. And at some point you hear someone say, I mean, this is practically a declaration of war at this point, with them here and all. And one of the kind of the older gentlemen kind of refutes this by saying, well, and I understand it's because of all you youngsters, but the war we had with the Caqians before, just when I was a young boy, was quite a bloody one, and I trust our old king to be doing all he can to avoid an all-out war. And they kind of go on talking about this and that, as far as that one time they saw one of the merchant stands being kicked over by a duo Caqian guards. And just kind of how harshly they've been treating the citizens of Londorath.
There's gonna be a civil riot here pretty soon.
Cool.
Alright.
We didn't leave a single soul to watch the cart, now did we?
No, we didn't.
Chirp.
Kidding.
Chirp.
Chip, come get us if someone attacks the cart. It'd been great if I took alarm. Bummer.
Can I say, after this shot, Bruin kind of realizes the connection between Billy and Billy the
Okay.
kid, and he goes out to the cart to see.
Sure.
Yeah,
I would like you to roll a Constitutional saving throw.
nice.
See how drunk you are?
Saving
He
throw?
requested the strongest stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
did.
did. It was only one though. 23.
Oh,
Easy.
excellent.
Oh
You're the
yeah.
champ.
This is you requested the strongest stuff, but a little disappointed that this is all the town has to offer. So yeah, you walk out there. Your wagon is still there. Doesn't seem like anybody's moved it. Your horses are still just tied to the wagon itself. They don't seem to be restless or anything.
I'll just camp out there for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The barkeep is like, your boy, he's a lightweight, isn't he? Can't handle our Endo alcohol, huh?
One of the
How
two
much
people at
would
the
that
bar
cost?
would have to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weak.
How much did that cost, by the way?
Probably like
Yeah.
a couple, like 2 coppers.
Okay. Sorry, that was a lot.
Okay. Kevin, you can write down a copper for your bread.
Okay.
Water was free this one time.
Yeah.
It's a good business.
Okay.
I'll kind of like make my way to Murtag's table and sit down.
Okay.
Kind of like wait for the rest of the group to reconvene.
I headed back to where they are after I get my bread and water.
Okay. You guys all kind of. Creek, do you follow Norkel?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Okay. So you guys all reconvene at the table. You take your seats. There's enough for all of you to sit down, minus Bruin. And sitting and facing each other, we will go ahead and take a short break. About 5 to 10 minutes, all right?
Okay. Guys, I think I broke my chair. I think the
yeah.
base is not connected to the actual chair part anymore, and I'm gonna be really sad if that's the case.
COVID hit us all hard.
I bet we can fix it during the break.
Oh man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry.
What was that?
Way to
I was
go.
muted.
Uh,
Dude, quick game of Brawl.
no, what did you take for your level?
Sure.
What I take? I took a feat, you mean?
Oh, you took a feat?
Yeah.
Ah. Is it a secret?
No, I took skilled.
Skilled. Oh, that makes you proficient at different stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 things.
So I took a thing called Wood Elf Magic.
Uh-huh.
So I get 1 Druid cantrip, and then I get a thing called Long Strider.
Uh-huh.
So I could increase speed by 10 for 1 hour. So I could touch anybody and have... And I was talking to John, I was like, oh, I could touch Creek and give him 10 feet of flying additional.
So he could fly 70 feet?
Yeah, or one of us. And my other, I guess, thing is called Pass Without Trace.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, plus 10 to stealth within 30
Dude,
feet.
We can sneak
Anybody.
anywhere, man.
Yeah, I know. And we don't leave any trace behind. So I was like, oh,
Dude.
yeah, it'd be nice for, like, Dud and Bruin.
Dude,
Yeah.
we gotta steal something.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I just...
Who wants to bet that we're already robbed?
What was that?
Who wants to bet that we're already robbed?
Could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we lost all of our ammo for the for Spot.
Fine. Yeah.
But if we would have made friends with the kids, man, they would have watched it for us.
Yeah, right. They would have stole everything.
Yeah.
Dude,
they
no,
would have
kids are
taken our
trustworthy.
money and our.
Kids are always trustworthy.
Oh.
Augie, Murphy.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
So you know my my feat that I took.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like the thing called Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Could I just say that it's just a concoction? I'm just like throw up in the air, like kind of a mist, and just cover everybody within 30 feet of us. That gives like the plus 10 to
Gross.
stealth.
Dang it.
Instead of like, oh, this is just magic.
Why?
I mean, I would think that would kind of fit into my character.
But it's like the feet of elven kind, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The only reason
Everything
why
is a concoction for Kevin.
the only reason why I say it's I wouldn't do that because you start getting into well, what if you lose all your equipment?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Stuff like that.
Just cut myself and just spray blood on everybody. I'm just kidding.
Just spit everywhere.
We don't leave space.
Oh man,
That'd be pretty funny.
guys, you know what's sad? Bruin lost both his hand axes to that battle with the things because we immediately had to run away. So
Mm.
Murtag got his dagger back.
Yeah. Because he searched for it.
Oh.
That was like the first thing I did.
Yeah, if you didn't do it, that would have been my move on the way back to the wagon was search for that dagger.
Dude, I'm balling right now, Alan.
Oh, I'm gonna get some food.
Dude, we gotta get him right here. Or not.
Yeah, it definitely took me a while to figure out that Billy was Billy the Kid.
Well, I didn't even think about it.
Because it sounded like John was just like coming up with it on the spot. So, oh look, a kitty.
Oh, like when I come up with a name.
Yeah.
Buddy, this is mine.
So my first reaction when I give a name now is I do my best to make you guys think it's something I just came up with.
Oh really?
Because when I actually do just come up with something, that's how I just naturally react. So I was thinking to myself, well, if I just naturally pretend to react that way every time, then you guys will never know if I actually came up with it or not.
Smart.
But now you guys know.
Play this.
Can I insight the DM?
Sure.
Pretty good. That's like an 18, dude.
Too bad it wasn't a 49.
He seems truthful.
Cool.
But it's kind of my way of making sure you guys are remembering all the names. Just as Jordan is making me remember all my names.
Trying to keep you on your toes, man. Also, guys, my chair is broken.
What's broke on it?
So like the chair is supposed to like I'm supposed to be able to lean back in it, and like the chair accommodates for that. But apparently,
Dude, go
for
along.
whatever reason, when I lean back, instead of it mechanism leaning back, it just rips the bottom of the chair off of the metal like base that it's on.
Cool.
So I don't get to lean back anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, don't know why that happened. This chair's been in this room for 5 months with no one sitting in it.
That was a bummer.
Like I can tilt the seat rest back. That's not the same as like kicking my feet up, you know? Bummer.
It's a real bummer. I get. Who was the? So it was Billy the Kid, Coach Bassett.
I didn't write down all the names. Yeah, like.
And then there's
It's Coach Bassity is one of them, and then the other one's Alice Capone.
Coach Bassity.
Somebody's been playing Bang too much.
Oh yeah. You didn't get the rest of that name.
Oh no.
Coach Bassity and
Alice Capone.
Coach Bassity and the Moonstill parent.
Yeah, the Moonstill parent.
Oh, yeah, I heard the first name.
Sundance, Moonstill. Yeah.
I only.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
don't-
Jordan's like 1 minute delayed like reaction.
Dude, I realized it was Billy the Kid.
I was just like, well, I guess no.
But part of me thinks that it's just a troll. It's not. That wasn't actually Billy the Kid.
No, I'm pretty sure that was.
Dude, imagine if right now we were working with like the gang lord of the city instead of at a stupid bar.
Should have
Yeah.
fought for your idea harder than man. I don't know.
I was literally being muzzled.
I said I wanted to attempt to, and you just let me do it.
This,
I mean, Murtag can go hunt those people down.
Should
I
have
support
spoken
that.
to him mentally.
Should've.
that's true. You could have just mined.
Next time.
Well, that said, it's not like you guys are just getting the lay of the land. It's not like you're hitting any dead ends.
So,
I gave up.
man, our quest objective wasn't in the first tavern we went in. Quit.
This game sucks. New character.
Abandoned quest. Go do something else.
Yeah.
Quest.
Kevin and Noah, do you guys remember when we were at that church or whatever, and we like looked everywhere and we could not figure out what else to do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go to GameFacts.com. Look at the forms.
That actually sucked.
Yeah, there. I mean, we were literally in a campaign where we spent almost a whole session looking around this church,
What were you supposed to find?
and nothing happened.
Well, we were looking for a little kid's bones, and turns out it wasn't actually a little kid.
Yeah,
We were like,
that's what it was. It turns out it was a little kid.
we thought this girl had run off with a little kid, and it turns out they were just having an affair, like a grown adult.
Yeah.
We never thought that was the thing. That was the case. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man,
I don't know. If you're gonna build your
Yeah.
whole plot point around something, you better make sure the player characters heard it right.
Understand the plot, probably.
and
Yeah.
we were support.
All right. Well, if you guys are ready, I am ready.
Do it.
I don't see Mr. Allen.
He's probably here.
I'm heating up some food.
Oh, okay.
You can go on though.
Cool.
Did,
Thanks.
did I just hear someone say no jumping?
Oh yeah, my wife Zoe's home.
My wife.
I get really excited and I jump on.
That's exciting. Yeah. Wag your tail. Let 'em know that
Yeah, a little bit liquor.
Weird.
If you get too excited and you pee on some furniture.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay, so you guys are sitting around the table. Did my music stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't tell it to stop. Okay. You guys are sitting around the table and looking at each other.
Can I do something?
Sure.
I would like to try to make eye contact with one of the barmaids. And,
Okay.
like, I don't know how one does. I've never really been to the bar. So,
First off, roll
And,
a performance check.
I can't be persuasion. Dang it. 4.
4. You are like almost standing on your chair, like looking at these ladies as they're walking by. Some guy like at actually the table that you guys were listening in on sees you doing this and kind of like nudges the guy next to him and goes, "Hey, you see that kid? Look at him, trying to play the game already."
Hey,
But
shut up,
none of
dude.
these barmaids are like paying you any attention.
What you doing, Murtag?
Guys, I just want like everybody hates me here. I just
Yeah.
really feel I don't know. Should we
Yeah.
just go?
Yep. Okay.
What were you trying to? What were
I
you
just
trying to
want to
get?
like talk to one of them.
Are you, Murtag? Are you hangry?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I
You
just-
know,
I-
I don't know.
I'll just hearing that. I'll turn around and try to eye down one of the barbaids and actually like flag her down. For him.
Okay.
We should order some mozzarella sticks.
So you
Yeah.
wave at a barmaid to come over. I was just like, "Hey there, stranger. What can I get you?"
Hi. I just look at Murtag, gesture towards him.
Well, two questions. First of all, can I get like some milk and then like toast with honey on it and butter?
Oh,
And then-
sweetie, would you like me to warm those up for you too?
You do what you want, whatever. I don't care. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
But my second question is, you know, this Billy the Kid, is he like really a kid? Like, really? Like, is he really a kid? Or like not a kid?
I mean, we don't really know. I mean, if you've seen the poster out front,
I
there's no
mean,
picture,
yeah,
so
we don't really know, sure. But like, you know, for real?
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Huh.
But I'm sure we can all think about it over a nice warm glass of milk and some toast, okay? And then she like walks off to the kitchen.
I love Murtag's detective.
Huh. Man, people these places just they don't know nothing. Like, they don't
You said
know.
this out loud?
Yeah. I wish there was just somebody to talk to who I could like, I don't know, talk to that would
Oh.
know stuff.
Probably have to go to a place where more important people were that probably
Yeah.
have the information, like this dude. Malcolm, I think
Probably.
Yep.
you should investigate what's going on there. I assume that. So none of us heard that Duke Malcolm was replaced. The attack happened and he stayed in power.
No, I think he's the person in charge, and he just
Yeah.
did everything when the attack happened.
Yeah, because my initial thought process was that once the initial like attack or whatever had happened, that Caqian had placed someone of their own control in the former seat of power. But if it sounds like the same Duke has been in charge, he's probably just being blackmailed or had something held against him.
Let's go talk to this guy.
Guys, I gotta get my toast first.
Yeah, sure. No, we'll wait. Because I think I'm going to. I don't think we can just walk up to a Duke and like be like, "Hey, we want to talk." I think we have to have like some like form of like rite of passage, something. I'm not really sure.
No. Maybe Bruin. He
Mhm.
was the army of this nation once and a great hero. Maybe
Yeah.
he could do this.
I don't think those two things necessarily link up anymore. I'll talk to him about it later, but I don't think he'll be able to pull that trick again.
Hmm.
Yeah. Here's another option. You know,
Just sneaker.
Landareth guards are kind of pushovers against these Caqian guards, right?
They do seem quite timid around them, yeah.
We could start raffing up some Caqian guards, huh?
He can... Okay, to
Huh?
what end?
Let's just start rioting.
Kind of fun, you know?
Just
hit some stuff.
just wanton chaos for the sake of chaos. All right. You
So
know
we're
what?
gonna start a
Thud,
war.
But
a
maybe
solid plan B. Solid
we
plan B.
earn the favor of the Duke.
I don't think the Duke wants violence.
We need
Otherwise,
to
he
go.
would have requested because
Let's just go talk to this dude.
if this happened over a month ago, did Magistrate Silas tell us how long it had been? It seemed, at least to me, that it was news new to them, not something that was known for a time.
Could you talk to the magistrate, Silas?
I could, but it's
We have a bird.
that's too. Is the bird magic? How long will that take?
Yeah.
Probably not very long. I don't know.
Creek, do you have any idea how long it would take? Is it a magic bird?
I think Silas said it was a magic bird. Pretty sure he said something.
We
like
were
that.
told that a recently risen new leader, who we don't know the name of, is the source of their new power/aggression. Session 35, June 16th.
That would be. Yeah. That would be on Caqia's side, right?
Yeah, I think that would be
Yeah, Caqian has
Because
a new
Malcolm
leader
stayed. Gotcha.
that we
Maybe
don't know the name of.
Malcolm
Caqian,
was brainwashed.
The Empire itself, not just. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I remember
Maybe-
the session.
Maybe Malcolm's being brainwashed.
I think he's just being blackmailed. All that. I don't know. Something's wrong. I don't see why a Duke would cower.
You could be a bad leader.
That
Probably
and
doesn't have enough for it.
word of this attack. Like, what was the explosion? Do you think it was one of the similar bombs that we've dealt with?
Was it like a month ago that we stopped the attack in Kaywood?
I think so, actually.
Wait.
That was the first.
Caleb would know,
Black
but
Death bomb. Caleb.
Could we?
Well, I mean, I think so because we've traveled multiple weeks since then.
Maybe we should go to the town square and investigate or talk to people about this explosion and see if this explosion left some sort of mark on the ground. Maybe you can investigate it. I don't know.
A month ago?
I don't know if any residual evidence would be there. I don't know because it was in the marketplace just outside, right?
Yeah.
Because the Happy Peddlers in the same like market square where the explosion happened, right? Because that's how the bar person heard it.
that is what the bar person said.
So I feel
As
like
Norquil
if it
would
was-
tell you.
Yeah, I assumed we had traded information.
Hmm.
If someone didn't tell me something, just like
Murtag, did you have
So-
anything you didn't tell him?
I think he and I listened to the same conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we came here to find a lady that resembles a dragon, right?
We're starting
And
a
then-
new quest.
We found out some other problems. What do we want to do first?
I think we need
At this time, the bar lady does come back with your toast and milk and drops it off.
We do that awkward thing where when the server comes to the table where we stop all conversation and we're real quiet.
Yep.
Yep.
And I look at Thud like expectantly.
I take a bite of this toast.
Hey, hey!
No, boys, we have plenty in house. Just let me know what you need.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
you
And
wanted
then
me to
pats
check
you
your
on the
food,
head
make
and
sure it
walks
wasn't
off.
poisoned.
No,
It's good to eat now.
man, even my friends are mean here.
It's like toast is like half gone. It's a big bite.
I just spin around and go to the table that's behind me with the other guys.
Oh,
Aren't we all at the same table?
No, with
No, I
the
think it's a separate
the
table.
one adjacent
Separate
where
table.
you were hearing the information from?
yeah.
Okay.
So, alright. I think we should. I think they might be linked together. I think we should investigate the Duke. Try
Yeah.
to see. Because he might know where the person we're looking for is.
Speaking of, where is Bruin?
He has been gone. I think I saw him walk out to the cart. I'll go check.
Yeah, in the
I'll go
meantime,
with I'm going with Slars.
Why don't we all just get whatever?
Okay.
Me and Creek.
Yeah, we're just
So you can,
I
you
stay
can
sitting
fly,
down.
huh? What's that flying like?
it's like swimming.
Cool.
Ruin.
So
Yep.
Oh,
You alright,
come
bud?
here often, bud?
Yeah, I just realized that Billy, who was a kid, might be Billy the kid. And,
Holy,
considering-
really?
yeah.
What?
Yeah. So, considering he told us to go here, and, that would be a crazy nice thing for just a random run-of-the-mill kid to do for
Do you
free.
think it's like a front?
I,
Like a hideout
yeah.
of his?
No, not necessarily. I think
Oh.
he was just trying to rob us.
Oh, did we lose anything?
Speaking of which, did I check the cart?
You may
Can
roll
I
an
say-
investigation.
Oh boy. Let's see here. Where is my head? Okay, let's see. 16.
ooh.
16. As you kind of rumble through the stuff that's in the wagon, you're fumbling through stuff, and it seems like a lot of the stuff is still there.
A lot.
That's just like a kind of quick glance through. You can
Yeah.
spend more hours looking just to kind of inventory everything.
Is our horses still there?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
The
wheels
horse's
are-
legs are gone, and the horse is
They stole just the horseshoes.
I looked down and just the wheels are gone. And he didn't notice at all.
Gone. Rocks.
Well,
It's
think we should-
looks like
Oh man.
we still have a lot of the day left, right, John?
Yeah, so right now it's probably about mid-afternoon.
Okay. I think we can get the group together and try and
Go find
Into
the
the-
dude.
yeah. I'll go get everyone.
As you gather everyone back to the wagon, you guys are.
Can I
Can I go
ask
to the
those
bathroom
people if Billy the Kid's actually a kid or what he does?
Sure.
So you guys know Billy the Kid? Is he actually a kid?
Oh, the all famous Billy the Kid, huh? What's your interest in him?
Well, I'm kind of a kid, so I was like, is this somebody I should look up to?
Are you Billy
he
the
like-
Kid?
No, my name is Willie.
Willie the Kid.
Willie the child.
No, I'm a kid.
Oh,
He is the kid. Yeah, but what's his reputation like? Is he good guy, bad guy?
he just take things. We actually have a lot of. Basically came about because of a kind of a mass merchant complaint to our beautiful city here. Lots of travelers that stop here have gone, missing some of their goods. So that's where the Billy the Legend came from. Now, as far as who the person is, nobody's actually ever seen him.
Huh. So it could just be Billy the adult.
Yeah, it could be
Oh.
Billy the grandma, Billy the grandpa.
Huh. So is this a Robin Hood kind of thing where he's kind of you guys, he's the good guy, but bad guy?
What you trying to say here, young man?
Well, I don't know. Like, maybe you guys don't like the traders that much. Like, just a bunch of merchants.
Hey,
Just
we're just all
getting
trying to make a
theirs.
living here.
Oh,
Now, as
sorry,
far
are you
as
a
if he's
merchant?
ever stolen anything for other people, I've never seen this money, so I would probably go on a limb and say no.
well. Are they like getting ready to leave? Is everybody leaving?
No, they are hunkered down, ready to go for a couple more rounds.
Oh no, like the guys.
Compadres, you do see Solaris coming in, talking to the table next to yours,
Yeah.
getting
I say,
Creek and Thud ready.
Well, maybe Willie, a kid, is a better thief. So, yep, just keep your eye out. And I leave.
See ya, Willie.
See you, man.
So the rest of you exit the Happy Peddler and reconvene at the wagon. And so, kind of tell me again what the plan is here. Where you guys going?
So, that map that we were looking at, did it have the Duke's estate on there?
Well, we know where he's at.
We know where the Duke's.
Yeah, it's in the stronghold. That's
At the
that was
beginning.
that gate we passed under.
Yeah.
Mm,
He lives
I
at
knew
the
that.
top of that.
I knew that.
That was session 39, August
Shut up.
4th.
Shut up.
August 4th. What was that?
You don't know that unless you take keen mind.
8:25.
Can anyone come up with a way that it looks convincing we're allowed in?
Just sneak in.
To the Duke?
Solaris looks down at his chest and bangs on his armor. I don't really sneak well.
We'll be fine.
Can't we just ask?
What?
We're going to break into a Duke's estate.
I mean,
Oh, hey
he
guys,
didn't even
guys.
fight back when his own place got invaded.
That was against a nation. We're 1, 2, 5,
I have a
6
question.
people. Yep.
Why do we want to go talk with the Duke again?
I think you might have information about Dragon Lady.
Hmm.
Well, she's kind of like, I think she's in part of the underworld.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
Dukes have like a level of influence with crime, so that way they can keep it kind of balanced, especially if it's organized.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Balance might not be this guy's thing if you look at his city right now.
Well, we got no other lead.
Ooh.
That point, I could try if we really think the Billy that we saw is the Billy the Kid, I could send him a message and see if he knows. But I also think there's a high chance I'm sending a message to a random child that may not actually know anything.
Let's
Maybe
hit him with
they're
his
all
own
really
truth.
good.
Why not?
Oh,
Maybe it's a
wait,
group.
hold on. None of this matters. If we can go get me 25 gold worth of incense, I can figure out if he was actually Billy the Kid, and then go from there.
Let's split up the party.
Someone come help me find 25 gold.
I have 25 gold for you. Let's go.
Dope. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
the two of you are heading into the market.
Anyone else that wants to go can join us too.
I'm gonna go with them.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume
This is the
everybody's
market
going.
Where the explosion happened, right?
Wait, what was the other option? The other option was going to
To
the
go
Duke.
try and get an audience with the Duke.
Hey, we got our nice clothes. Let's
Yeah, but we didn't really come up with that great of a story to get into this place, and I really doubt our ability to come up with a convincing enough story to get
You
inside
can
of
tell them
Duke's
we're
estate.
mercenary for hire.
Ah, Bruin, you did great getting us in. I bet you could do it again. Go for it.
thank you, Thud. Thank you.
Yes,
Uh,
this great hero.
Yeah, I'm down. If I'm just still
Really, the
wanna
only
leave.
one that believes he's a war hero is Murtag.
He's
Yeah.
definitely a war hero, man. I've seen him. Look at I've never seen somebody so big, so muscular.
Just see him pop his pecs.
His pecs do
through
the Dwayne The Rock
breastplate.
Johnson dance with him.
He has abs in his back. It's crazy.
So you guys roll. Solaris, roll an investigation check with advantage.
I'm great at these. The first one makes sense. Second one, all right. Okay. Investigation, you say? 12.
12. You spend the greater part of about 15 to about 20 minutes asking around, and you were finally able to locate a candle shop, basically a candle maker, who's kind of in the just north part of the market, off in a side street. You walk in, a familiar shop bell rings as you walk in. It rings about 5 times with each person opening the door, except it didn't do it for Murtag because Murtag just squeezed through without actually touching the door handle.
And can I stay hidden?
Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Let's do some candles. Right, Yankee Candle. Hope for some
Yep.
pumpkin spice.
1 second here. Sorry, my thing was closed. Stealth. 23.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
As far as you know, none of even your companions know that you had snuck in.
Ooh.
Okay. You are greeted with an elderly man at the counter. He says, "Hey, what can I do for you guys?"
Did you happen to have any incense, sir?
Oh, we have plenty of incense and candles and anything you need burnt on a stick.
I also have a question after we do some business. Can I get 50 golds worth of incense?
You absolutely can. But that is a lot of incense, so I'm going to have to go back and get some.
That's totally fine. I'm taking it out of my pocket, but unless you're gonna pay for it from the party fund.
Just one
cover
thing.
it.
Cool.
Do you want the big fat one or like a multiple little ones?
Should I get a set of small ones and one big one?
You got to be difficult. I give you 2 options and you want a third one.
I'll take it.
Okay, what?
The small ones, sure.
Okay, I'll give you a bundle. He walks back into the bag.
Jordan didn't understand what you were offering me. I thought it was like a large bundle and like small bundles. So.
Oh, I see.
I was thinking of it like splitting a $50 bill into like a 20 and 10s.
All I always imagined was a big fat incense that you have to burn.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he comes out with a box. He goes, "Here's 50 gold worth of incense.
Fantastic.
Pleasure doing business with you."
Me?
Yeah.
I have more than that on me.
Dang.
Does he have anything valuable?
Just
That
in the
I think would
shop
be
that you
valuable?
can see?
Yeah,
Roll a
maybe-
perception check for me.
I had like 6.
Ooh, another 23.
23. Right behind the counter, kind of in this display, there is what seems to be a very ornate looking incense holder. And it's almost, you can't really tell because you haven't handled it, but behind for the reason that it's behind the case, you can imagine that it's worth something nice.
But he's standing there.
Yes.
Huh.
Maybe you should order some more stuff so you can go to the back again.
We don't know he's
Sitting
there.
there.
Yeah, we don't know.
We literally have no
And he
idea
wasn't-
where Tex. We assume
he
he's
wasn't
somewhere in
even-
the store.
He wasn't even there out back for very long though.
Yeah, I mean, you
He
went
just kinda
back
went back.
probably for a minute, maybe less than a minute.
I'll just
You're not sure because nobody was really keeping count.
Yeah.
as he's like handing me the bundle, like the question I was going to ask: do you know if there's like a jeweler's shop or just a place where you could find odds and ends?
Like a general store?
John, would I know if general stores possibly sell owl feathers?
Owl feathers?
Yeah.
Huh.
I told you people for spell components.
I
No.
mean, it's in the rules. I have to find a way to find it.
You need to look for a pet shop.
I mean,
Zoo.
you need
There's
owl
zoo,
feathers. We can go kill an owl.
but that means we have to find an owl. How likely are we to find an owl versus buy feathers?
Fine. If you don't want to trust your party to find you.
I mean, if you can genuinely think you can find an owl, I'd much rather do it.
I'm sure me and
Offhand, your assumption to finding an owl feather in a general store is pretty. You assume that it's pretty low. It seems like a very specific item.
All right, probably not that then. But a jewelry store around?
Jewelry store. Yeah, we got plenty of those. You'll find them on the main market, though. I've heard that a lot of them has closed down because of the recent occupation.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
You know, that's a great lead-in. Can you tell us anything about this occupation? We've heard it started with an explosion.
Yeah. I mean, my store is off the beaten path here, but the story goes that there was a caravan of Caqian merchants that make their weekly trip down here and or across the bridge, and they sell their goods, mostly exotic fruits and furniture, if you will. But one of these wagons supposedly was an explosion, if you will, and we believe the Caqians were pretty quick to blame us for the destruction of the caravan, but we don't know, at least the common civilians.
So,
John, can
no
I do
one
something real
knows
quick?
what caused the explosion, or what initially exploded.
They say it was arsony.
Can I
Believe the
speak telepathically to Thud and Solaris?
Yeah.
And
I like
I
how
would like
Jordan and I both have the same reaction. It's like, oh boy.
I would like to actually all of the whole group except for that guy.
Okay.
If they're in my distance.
How are you doing this?
And I would like to say, hey guys, try to get him away from the countertop for a minute. Okay?
Who is this?
Thanks.
Yeah, because
It's like a little bit lower voice.
Negatively to try and imitate my god. Gonna have to say, I don't know who this is.
It's kind of a lower voice. You wouldn't recognize it as Murtag's immediately, but you hear it.
I deal with
And I think
Solaris gets really confused.
Yeah.
I
Wait, did
I'll
we
look
all?
And as most of you like kind of react to it and are confused, equally the one behind the counter is real confused as well.
I hide my senses
Did
and start looking
people-
around.
I look at did you guys hear a voice just now?
Yeah, I heard the same thing. What was that?
I don't know. Usually, it happens to me sometimes because I can send people messages, but usually that feeling is more like direct. It's like, hello, you received a call from blah blah blah. Do you accept the fees collected or something? But it wasn't like that. It was just like in right in the back of my head. It was
Oh,
weird.
this is weird. Oh, I must not be praying to my deity much these days. I probably
Ooh,
should.
which deity is that?
Yeah, some stuff like, oh, who do
Totally
you
ruined
worship?
Of course, one of the triune gods, Ilmater.
Okay.
I start looking
Wait, you say
around.
Dispater? Is that what you just said?
No, Ilmater.
Oh, I was like, one of the devils?
The plot thickens.
Alright, satanic candle shop owner. Got it.
Oh,
I think, if you could just point me in the direction of one of those jewelry shops, I don't really feel comfortable here anymore. No offense to you, the ominous voice is just kind of creepy.
None taken. I think I'll probably close up shop early today.
I can see if there's magic around. You want me to try and see if something's in here?
Wait, you can do that?
It'd take me a little bit, but I could do it. If not, I totally understand. More magic, kind of freaky. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day you see it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that's why you need the incense.
That would be it. Yep.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll just leave it at that.
Great.
We'll go. Let's go.
Pleasure,
yeah.
sir.
Is he gonna go and point him in the direction of the shop, the jewelry shop?
Yeah, so he basically just like verbally tells you.
Oh, man.
He verbally tells you that it's basically kind of on the southern rim of the town square. There should be a couple of jewelry shops. They're not right next to each other, but they're along that street.
Also, I don't know if we don't have to, for expediency's sake, if we don't have to roleplay me buying spell components, if I could just ask you to do it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
just tell me if I succeed or not, because I don't want to derail everyone's time.
Okay.
On the way out, I would like to steal some random crap that's easy to get.
Oh my word.
Sure.
The good news
Since
is,
I can't
if
get
he gets
behind-
caught, he's not associated with us in any way, shape, or form. 'Cause he didn't
Okay,
want to.
roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Well, it should be in one.
Another 23. 16 plus 7.
You are able to, based on your way out on some of the shelves, you do see at the lower areas there are some really fine candles. They're really thin, and you're able to grab a few of those. They come in a variety of colors. There you find a light blue one, a pink one, and also a white one.
So, is there any way, if while I was waiting, I could have written down, like, on a little piece of paper from one of my books, like, Willie the kid was here, and leave that instead?
Yeah,
Does that
sure.
make sense?
Uh-huh.
And then that's when I want to leave.
Oh boy.
This guy.
It's gonna become
We come back by poster, Willie the Kid.
It would have been really funny if you had taken the I think it's Mastermind subclass for Rogue.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
Willie.
And that's all I want to do. Sorry.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, so as you guys are exiting the building, bless you.
Thank you.
As you guys are exiting the building, it's not a very busy street, but there are people on it. But you do see two Caqian soldiers walking in your direction.
Oh, I look at Thud and like shake my head.
Yeah, Thud kind of tired of the bullying. He's saying, well,
And we have, like,
stand-
all our weapons on us, right?
Yeah.
not drawn. Yeah,
Not
weapons
drawn.
aren't
Yeah,
drawn, but
I figure we're allowed to have
Are they
them
staring
on
at
us, not like wantingly playing.
They're talking to each other and then walking forward at the same time. You do see them as they're walking forward. There's these two people that were talking to each other. One of them was facing away from the oncoming guards. As the guard passes, he puts his hand on the guy's back and pushes him against the wall as he's continuing to walking forward towards you. Not towards you guys, but in your direction.
like, the guard pushes the guy, not the guy
Yeah.
pushing the guard. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we like in a
Is our paths gonna collide with them?
Some of you are still in the doorway, as a couple of you are kind of flooding out onto the street.
Can we? Does it look like they're? I guess. Can we head to an alleyway? I mean, if they're trying to follow us.
I don't think they're trying to follow. I think they're just coming towards our direction, right?
Okay.
It's a street that anybody can use.
Yeah, but we weren't sure if they were like targeting us specifically. Like, coming
Yeah,
towards
that's
us.
why I was specific as far as like they're not coming towards you, but like
Okay.
in your direction.
Okay. Okay.
As they get closer to you guys, almost within say 20 feet, they walk up to where you guys are kind of standing by the doorway. You hear one of them in a really low grunt. Excuse me.
What can I help you with?
We need to talk to the shop owner here. Please move along.
I
Step
step
2
aside.
feet to the side.
Okay.
I think he's actually closed now. There was some weird voice inside there. I don't know if you want to go in there.
This is as he's reaching for the door handle, and he like looks at you.
I will speak telepathically to him and the guards and say, "This place is haunted. Leave now."
Wait, are you
Wait, do we all hear it again?
To the just to the two guards.
just to the two guys?
But you guys can roll. I think it's a 15 intelligence check.
Roll an intelligence check. If you roll
Everybody?
higher than 15, you heard it.
Wait, who's all here? I thought we were splitting
All
the
of
party,
you are
but-
there.
I thought we were splitting the party too, but apparently not.
So
I
it's
know-
just
The party?
Oh, what?
Are
I
you?
thought we were all going to the
You
tour
you
shop.
had suggested talking to Duke, but I thought the group told you not to.
I think
I don't know.
we all went to the shop, but
That's what I thought we'd all did.
I thought we were split up.
Like, unless you specifically told me that you left and went, I just assumed that everybody was together.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering because I was like, who was going to the
I mean, if that's what you want to be doing, we can meet up with you later.
So
Yeah, you're totally welcome to. I just didn't want to go talk to the dude.
But,
yeah, no, that's fine.
so anybody that rolled
Stay
higher
up,
than a
please.
15 is able to react to what he said.
Oh, it has to be higher than a 15? It can't
Yeah.
be a 15?
holy balls.
damn.
That's it.
No, 15 and over. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's DC.
I actually made it. I rolled a 15 plus 0.
It was an intelligence
this-
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Or save.
So,
I'm gonna
Um,
check.
what's the intent here, Noah?
I want to trick the guards into thinking that there's a like a crazy ghost in there because they would hear it mentally, right? And Solaris just mentioned that there is a like he's closing up.
Wait, so
That makes sense.
is the ghost warning them that it's haunted?
Yeah, like hey, don't come in here. It's haunted.
Huh. Okay.
And like claiming his
so
domain,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solaris is about to be freaked out because he has never heard Murtek do this and thinking there's something actually here.
The two guards are like,
That's the voice.
I'm telling you, it's weird, man. Craziest thing I ever saw. That's why I'm never going back.
okay, Mertag, roll a deception check.
Oh, my word.
Oh yeah. 19.
19.
What do you mean by going back? I thought you didn't go in there. No.
Oh. Nope.
They both rolled a 2.
Oh, then that
he like kind of, as you know, that kind of that lean into the door motion. He kind of like steps back up, kind of lets his hand off the door knob. He turns towards We'll just come back some other time.
That's
I don't think these things ever leave, but
That's
you're welcome
brave.
to come back.
good luck with that.
He goes, oh yeah. And he like walks off with his guard mate.
Just better way.
Weird.
But no, seriously, have you guys ever heard that voice before? Like the shop owner might actually be in trouble.
Thinking back to when this first happened and I made the save, I have an idea. And I think that
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he'll be fine, won't he, Murtagh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but if you ever hear a voice in your head, I would really suggest you just kind of follow it blindly.
Yeah.
That seems counterintuitive to really a lot of the training I received when I was in school. Usually, if some outside force wanted to like impress its will upon you, you resisted it heavily.
I mean, yeah, but this is not like oppressive. This is what it felt to me, at least in my opinion, like kind of like somebody might need some help, and like But yeah, I guess if you just want to resist it, it's whatever.
Not to, especially since the voice is unfamiliar. It was freaky. I hope that's not how people feel when I send them in, because I'd feel really bad if I just scared people all the time.
Let's just say this voice, I'm not sure it has its best intentions for you.
Oh.
Okay. So that said,
I mean, it might. I don't know.
I want to try and buy a pearl that's worth 100 gold and some mercury.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you can go. Go ahead and wait. How much mercury?
It needs to be liquid, probably like a vial.
A
Like
vial
a
of
little
it?
tiny one.
Thermometer's worth.
Let's
Sure.
just say it's You said 100 gold.
Yeah, it needs the
Pearl needs to be 100 gold pieces.
at least. If it's more, whatever, doesn't matter. But there, however much a vial of mercury would be.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, great! Terrible at this. Dope.
Not 20.
Dope. Persuasion. Wait, I'm actually good at this. 15. 11 plus 4.
15. Okay. You spend about 90 gold pieces altogether for both.
Do you want to expense this?
Yes, please.
Man, dude.
No, I don't want to hear it.
All right. Now.
You expense everything out of the bag of
Actually,
So, with that all said and done, you're almost hitting kind of the later afternoon hours, about 4 or 5 o'clock at this point.
Okay. So, I think our only two courses of action are to talk to Duke Malcolm, or I can try this spell to try and get an underground contact. Or we could go.
Underground contact.
Or do we want to see what that middle building is? If it's like an embassy, we could probably figure out more from like the Caqian side. I'm not sure.
Judging these guards, I'm not sure we're going to get much from the Caqian side.
That's what I fear. And I would hate to waste the rest of our day on that.
I don't know if you've ever heard it's something I read about, like a country is like Horth Syria or something, and they weren't real friendly towards their southern neighbor. I don't know if you ever heard anything about that or not.
Not quite familiar. I'm not really good with like geography and politics. I believe you.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So it's up to the group. Duke or my spell?
Duke.
Or
Let's
do we
do
have
the
a
Duke.
better question we want to ask with the spell?
Above the table, what's your spell doing? Like I'm confused. I'm not certain
Yeah.
on like what you're able to do.
I get to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. Probably might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme or omen.
So it's you ask something for the future if it's in 7 days.
Yeah. So I would be like, I have to word the question to find if it's the kid pretty specifically. I have an idea of how I might do it, but I'm not confident if it'll actually work.
Okay.
I'm like 67% sure it will work.
Well, there might be like a steal off pretty soon between
Or
I
we
don't
could
know,
see
Willie
if,
the Kid and Billy the Kid.
or I could ask if the person we're looking for is going to be near us in the next 7 days, or something. It's kind of an answer to a pretty big question if it's worded correctly.
If we can word it correctly, I mean, if we know she's gonna be near us in the next 7 days, does that help us at all?
Because we know she's in this area, but I guess I could ask, is she going to be in Endo within the next 2 days, or I don't know.
Endo's still a pretty big city, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like Kalewood size?
Yeah. Respectively. Just the
that's a
Endo
lot.
part.
Yeah, just Endo, not the other side of the
Yeah,
river.
yeah. It's about as big as Kalewood.
Because my only
Possibly
other
bigger.
thing with going to the Duke is he could potentially have information related towards the attack that I could then, basically, the more information I have, the better question I can phrase and get a better answer regarding our primary task here.
Let's go with the Duke. If you're going to use the spell, why not try to get more information? If it doesn't happen, then we'll just use the spell.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with that too. Actually,
Or what if I use the spell to see if the Duke has any meetings or dealings with the dragon, maybe?
that could work.
Then again, what if, because,
Something we
you
can
know,
just
magic
tear out
is
the
weird.
open.
Do I have to know the person's actual name? Is Dragon Lady a good enough description? So I mean, really,
Well, we have her name, don't we?
No,
no.
we don't have anything.
We know it's a woman that looks like a
Like a
dragon.
dragon.
All we know, we just know it resembles a dragon.
Could be a woman that's like half dragon, could be dragon born.
Guys, come on. You know it's gonna be a real dragon, right?
I would be really scared if it is.
It has
To be
to
honest
be
with
a
you.
dragon to look like a real dragon. So pretty simple.
Murtag, you have a feeling at this point that you may have already seen this woman.
What?
During on one of your night outside
Oh
sleeps.
no!
Just saying.
I'm just kidding. I mean, that's the only way you, based on what you're referencing.
Stuck.
Oh, that? Oh my
Because
word.
Murtag doesn't really know that was
terrified
some
me deep.
whatever was
Yeah.
flying over him either.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was probably a dragon. Like,
I mean, I believe you. It's creepy.
Question.
dragons are everywhere.
What's up?
What's a dragon?
I could be a dragon.
What is the
Is
dragon?
it-
I mean, like, I've heard of, like, the myth, but they don't exist, right?
No, they exist. The horrible, the terrifyingly powerful creatures, especially the older they get.
Yeah, dragons definitely exist, dude. Like, did you not see the temple to the dragons
Have you never met the
that we
Dragonborn
went
before?
to?
Well, like,
Literally,
I don't
They
consider
exist, man.
dragonborns like dragons. I'm talking like fire dragon.
that's like me saying that your god, your little like quote unquote air quotes god, doesn't exist, right? Like, it's like very insensitive.
What?
Push him, kitty cat.
You should probably be a little bit more respectful of
Back on task.
games and fighting powers.
Back on task, friends. Duke, and find out more
Tie-dye,
information.
tag.
Let's go to the Duke. Like,
Alright, to the
more
Duke.
we have, the better. And if it doesn't happen,
I think so too.
go get the spell.
Because to me, I don't think the attack on the caravan was random. I think they were trying to sell something or do something that the Duke either didn't like, or it was an inside job from Caqian to give them an excuse to push in.
Yeah, I'm getting the inside job vibes.
Guys, I say we go to the Duke as a weapon salesman. We act like we're selling wagons of the type that we own, like mounted, but like kind of like, you know.
How-
like that.
Oh, John's dead.
No, John's down. John actually has
like
feet.
that.
Did you see that? Wow.
Yeah, he's not like Essex. He actually does walk on the.
I'll pull out like the training swords from the bag of holding. Like we could sell.
How-
these.
How confident are you in being able to convince him that we're weapons dealers?
I've got a
We
cake.
can do it.
I think I can handle this.
We can do it.
Mhm.
I'll help him. I'll help him this time. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
You know
So
what? Sure.
you guys
So
start
let's-
heading
let's give it a
towards.
chance.
When we get like 20 minutes away from the Duke's estate, I'm gonna take that same piece of like fur and rub it on Bruin's arm again and cast Intangibility and give him charisma checks again.
Okay.
I love that Bruin's the one stepping up to do all these charisma challenges.
Yeah, it's a decision for
Hey,
sure.
it all started with your T-shirt cannon idea. So.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Boy.
So you guys head back towards the stronghold.
That's still on.
And what you guys do is, as you get close to the stronghold, you see the tunnel. And right before the tunnel, off to the left, is what appears to be kind of a, in a sense, military personnel encampment, if you will. You do see Londra soldiers going about their business. A lot of them are kind of just on patrol, if you will. But this is really close to the stronghold. As you kind of see at this left side of the stronghold, there is a kind of a big gate that leads into the building after some steps. But there's a guard standing at the bottom of the steps. Okay.
Bruin?
I guess that's me.
You
Oh,
got this, dude.
That's you.
hello, soldier there.
Are you off the wagon at this point?
I guess how close can we get while we're on the wagon?
I mean, you can get almost right up to him, but it seems a little weird to ride your horses right up to his face.
Okay, no, I'm getting off the wagon as he's starting to talk about this.
Okay.
Hello, we've noticed that you guys are having some trouble in the city with these, these semi-hostile Caqian guards. I have a very interesting proposition for a duke that might just make the Londrath people feel more secure. I'd love to bring this up with them if you were able. This is actually, it's really late, isn't it? We should have done this like in the morning.
This is like 5, almost 6, almost dinner time.
We should have like,
This is like a telemarketers
He goes,
calling at dinner time.
yeah.
Are you seeking an audience with the Duke?
Oh, I mean, you're the one who said it, so yes, that would be wonderful.
Unfortunately, I do not have the power to grant such wishes, but I may call upon the captain, if you will.
Oh, that would be just splendid. Can we? Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. He says, just give me a few minutes. And he like walks up the steps. He goes in through the double doors and closes it behind him. About 5 minutes passes. He comes back down the steps, and with another one. Both him and his the person following him both have their helmets carried between under their arm. He goes, this here is Captain Price.
Captain Price.
One day you'll run out of references, John. One day.
Yes.
And the captain.
We also have smoke to sell.
He goes, so you're wishing for an audience with the Duke, Duke Malcolm.
Yes, sir. I think this will be mutually beneficial.
Mutually. And you're looking to help us in our... What is it exactly?
Just help the Londeroth people feel more secure.
May I ask how you plan on doing so?
I point to the wagon. Now, this is just a model, but
is everybody still on it, or are you guys just off of it?
Yeah.
I would have been on the front. I'd be
Can we like slowly roll the thing apart to like
as he's pointing to it?
Yeah,
I am on it.
just,
like
can I
Iron Man when he
retcon?
like lands.
Can I retcon that Bruin is in his fancy clothes with the vampire cape?
Yeah.
John,
Okay.
I'm on it to kind of be the model demonstration.
Yeah.
Showing the 360.
Yes.
Yeah. From the outside, it looks like a normal wagon. We're able to go by guards, both Caqian and Londeroth, without arousing any suspicion. But we can just let down the canvas, and it becomes a formidable weapon. Now, can you show them the canister? Yeah, so like just lift up the canister or whatever. Or like,
He's visibly intrigued at this point.
Oh my word.
Exactly what does this canister do?
well, it's a marvel of modern engineering. We worked very hard to create this.
We okay.
Yeah, usually, whenever you fire it from this ballista, the shot spreads, and it creates a dangerous area of effect, so to speak. So, what I'm suggesting is, if you're ever feeling threatened, you pull up a couple of these carts, no one suspects a thing. And then in a matter of seconds, it becomes a very deadly crossfire area that can easily put to rest civil unrest.
You're selling riot gear to the Duke, huh? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
As you can see, this is tried and true. We have modeled what it looks like for soldiers to use this cart. We have some of the basic equipment that you might want to keep in there, like food and other things. So we are just
for the low price of 600 gold per wagon, we are offering.
Only 600?
Wait, I don't know how much that is.
No, he said 600.
This is fantastic. I love this plan, guys.
600
Ruin is
gold
always the
per
target.
cart.
He's like, before you go any further, may I have a demonstration?
No.
How many canisters do we have?
Whatever you want us to shoot.
Wait, we have one canister.
Literally 50 gold for a bullet.
Yeah,
I guess the
we-
whole thing for
okay.
600.
Oh boy.
This is good.
Well, good.
Now-
Good cap. Go ahead. Sorry.
I would love to, but I would prefer the Duke to be here to watch it as well. Just so we don't waste. These are special ammunition. They're actually made to handle even werewolves and just all manner of creatures. So each brought is.
He,
But you know what? For you, I think we can make an exception.
Do I hear this?
I mean, you're in the cart. Yeah.
I yell out, no.
Oh,
No, you can't.
these.
Well, Master
Lord.
Ruin, as you know, it takes. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Hold on, Jordan has to laugh for a second. Solaris actually has something to say. I need to collect this. Hold on.
Oh boy.
This is too good.
This is peak D&D. Doesn't get much better than
Okay.
this.
Captain Price, I'm sure you understand. My boss is here. It's very humble. The work that goes into creating these canisters takes months, and we've unfortunately had to use one of the canisters in our travels to here, so our demonstration is limited to one time. And it's really something that we think Duke himself should witness its effectiveness, although I'm sure he trusts your word implicitly, as you hold the station you do. But
Okay.
if you could afford us this one convenience, I think it'll be worth your while entirely.
Bruin, I'd like you, since you're not firing the contraption, in agreement, right?
Yes.
I'd like you to roll a deception check. Straight, no advantage.
Oh, my spell balanced it out. Damn.
Oh goodness.
Hey, still helped.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Right, that's not bad. It's not good.
15?
it's above average.
Yeah,
Yeah, down the middle.
above average for sure.
You all have put me in a very tight spot. If you understand that the Duke cannot handle every inquiry that comes across this way. And we have not bothered the Duke in some time now for every little thing. And you'd forgive me if I say that I will let the Duke know. And if he wishes to see your contraption, with the assumption that you will fire it for him,
Of course.
maybe
of
we
course.
can get you an audience.
Most appreciated. We understand and appreciate your ability or willingness to work with us.
Great.
Mm.
And I'm glad to see such young inventors in our generation.
Nope. Just trying our best to help where it's needed.
Well, we thank you very much and for your wonderful and caring acts, especially for our citizens, and wish to help us against the occupying Caqians.
And just so you know, we are often around the Happy Peddler. If you were to send word for us about a meeting, you could send it there and we'd receive it.
Absolutely. All right, and he's like, well, I bid you farewell and have a good night. Enjoy the city of Endo.
Thank you, sir.
And he turns back around and walks up the steps.
Did I feel like I believed him when he said tell the dude about it?
Roll an insight check.
Oh goodness.
Isabella.
20.
20?
Yep.
He seems like he is going to do it. He seems like he's a man of his word.
Cool.
Goodness.
Well, at least now we only have to wait a little bit.
Yeah. Now we gotta come up with a reason to ask for the lady. That was gonna be the tricky part.
We can say she was an ex compatriot of ours that helped us design it.
That's what I thought it was.
She has the knowledge of making more ammunition for this pot.
But we must take her back.
Yeah, that would imply that we don't have the information, and thus we are useless if we can't
Or
provide the information to create the ammo. Which, funny, we're away from them, by the way. We're not by
Yeah,
the guards
they
anymore.
paid no attention since
cool.
departing from me.
We don't actually have a way to ammo. So we can't give them any more of it now. And any deal we make with them is actually going to be a lie, because none of us can go and buy
Also-
stuff.
I wasn't actually intending on telling them anything. I was
Yeah,
like,
but my worry
okay.
is we like go in on pretense of actually doing this deal, and then the Duke wants to, and then we actually were like, oh well, actually everything you said was a lie to get,
So I
and
would
then we get
say
kicked out.
you should probably raise the price by a lot. Because
Yeah.
we can't really even, obviously we can't do this, so we gotta give him a way to, I don't know. If you can't buy it, then we can't sell it, you know?
well,
So
here's my deal. I wasn't planning on selling this cart. This was just the model. And then if he offered to buy
okay.
this one, then we would have to raise the price. You see what my thought was there?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, like the blueprints?
So they'd have to reverse engineer it.
We wouldn't
what?
even sell him this one because it's our prototype, right?
We would set forth a contract for them to buy some, but
This guy's a
see,
businessman.
Yeah, Bruin, that's where the problem lies. We have no way of fulfilling a contract, and I'm not going to do that with the man who owns a dukedom. That's just not smart, actually, at all to do.
I mean,
And
how
we could
long is
actually
he
start
gonna
a
last?
manufacturing business.
I
So,
mean, he's gonna be occupied in 3 weeks.
I
He's
feel like
gonna be gone.
part of our ulterior motive here is to prevent that from happening, but sure.
Oh,
We have a good name for our company. Lockheed Martin.
Four Horsemen.
so I'm assuming that you guys. So you're probably hitting around 6 o'clock right now. It's about dinner time.
Yeah.
Are you guys heading back to the Happy Peddler or somewhere else?
Yeah, well, I think we're just trying to fast forward tonight, right?
Okay.
Everyone.
So as you guys are traveling,
Actually, should we
Yeah,
go
do we see
somewhere
Billy?
else since that kid who might be Billy and is a kid told us to go to Happy Peddler?
I mean, we can camp outside if we want, outside the city.
I mean, you
We
know
got
me.
it in the first time pretty fine. We could
Or
just check
just-
in the Happy Peddler in the morning.
Even just another
see if
inn
there's
in
word.
town. Just a different inn.
Okay.
I mean,
We just-
I'll
just
camp
told
outside
them.
every night though, so.
We just told him we were gonna be at the inn, though.
Well, I said
So-
I said we visit there often, so if he left word there, we would see.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, let's just camp outside then.
Yeah, save some money.
Yeah.
And hunt for owls.
Hey.
That's why I want to camp.
We kill like an endangered owl.
No, I just need a feather. I don't
Okay.
need the whole owl.
Oh, you're just gonna capture a owl.
I'm sure I could find a nest to get an errant feather.
We'll get you
Um,
an out.
Are you guys heading like towards the gate?
Yeah.
We should. Yeah, we should be there.
Yeah, you guys are close.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of make your direction and turn your car towards that direction, the guard that was previously standing by the bottom of the stairs, which is like right next to the gate, he goes, we are closing the city soon. So the gates are gonna close any time now, so if you do plan on leaving, you won't be able to come back until the morning.
Thank you for the alert. I'm gonna be camping out, I think.
Okay. Then good luck out there.
Thank you.
Okay. So as you guys are heading through this tunnel area to the other side of the gate, on the other end, who has a perception of 15 or greater?
Perception of what?
15 or higher.
I have 14.
I got 14.
So 2. Okay. It makes sense since the two of you are usually on the jockey seat, looking forward.
Checks out.
Let's see. Out of one of the side little tunnel areas, you see a almost a short, slightly hunchback man. He's not trying to stay hidden, but he does come out of like one of the side passageways and almost walk in front of your cart, your wagon.
Does this person look familiar to me?
No.
Is it the guy I played checkers with?
No, you never met this person. He's not old or anything.
Okay.
I just say, hey, watch out.
He like put both hands up and basically motions you guys to stop.
Run him over.
How far away is he from me?
This is about you guys are about directly under the fortress, so about middle.
Like, is he within 30 feet of me?
If you, I would say you guys wouldn't be able to get on like to a full gallop or anything. So this is like a slow trot. I would say probably about 60 feet away.
Stranger
Okay.
danger.
Stranger
Can we help
danger.
you, sir?
Stranger danger. He goes, no, but I help you.
See, John, are you doing a stutter or is he speaking a different language? Like he's trying to struggle with the language.
She's struggling with your common language.
Okay, I will cast tongues.
But he's not.
can-
Sorry, he's struggling with the common language, but he's not like. It doesn't sound like there's an accent or anything.
Oh, I understand. Okay, never mind then.
Hmm.
What could you help us with?
He goes. He puts his hands down and he puts it to his chest. He goes. Trust and follow.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do it with advantage?
Anybody who wants to roll an insight check.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, we're in. We're in like Flynn.
I've got 15.
27.
Oh,
21.
Wow.
Oh, natural 20
Oh,
for
no.
Adam.
Natural 20.
His aside from Norqual, who is just he is on this gunner position. Everybody else, you guys, well, basically anybody that rolled really, really high, you guys, like even just from the motion of his hand to his chest, if he's trying to lie to you guys, he's doing a really bad job of it.
But what do I get with a 9?
You're confused as far as how tall this person actually is with the hunch that he has.
Tracks.
Does he look like a kid in a
Trench coat?
This guy,
Cobalt
he
trench coat.
he's dressed in a kind of a green tunic. He looks to be about in his mid-20s.
Could I do a perception check of where he came out from? I guess the area that he came out from, to see if anyone else is nearby.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
You don't see anybody else. He seems to be alone.
I mean, I don't think he's. I think we can trust him. And I mean, honestly, we need any help we can get. We're kind of grasping at straws here.
Yeah, we didn't really have the best day.
Yeah, it kind of sucked, to be honest with you.
It did suck, especially in the tavern.
We have
I gotta work in your game, Tag. I'll help you out.
Yeah, I need to learn.
I guess. Are we all cool with following?
Cool with it.
Is that a
Trust the guy.
Just said to trust.
I'll hit him with the old divine sense.
Okay. He's a humanoid. A human.
Well, you can't.
But is there anyone else nearby?
Yeah.
There appears. Wait, your thing doesn't go through walls, does it?
I don't know.
I'll double check. There's like a rating.
It's a foot of stone and 5 feet of wood.
Yeah.
Okay. You do sense there are. No. Wait.
Undead
No.
everywhere.
Never mind. They're all humans, even above you in the fortress.
Aha!
I'm gonna say, like, there's 30 succubi just flying around above us. We just never looked up.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes like when he gets like the sense that you guys are willing, he does lead you into this side tunnel that leads south.
Okay.
So we're not out of the city yet,
We're
right?
like in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the wall again.
And the wall again.
So he takes you through kind of this tunnel, the side tunnel that leads south. Basically, it's the south portion of the fortress along the city wall. And actually, it takes a good part of 20, 30 minutes of you guys just following him on foot. For being hunchback and everything, he seems to move relatively well with ease. And very surprisingly light on his feet. But he's able to bring you slowly from this. Basically, the street that you're on is slowly inclines and further up to basically a hill portion of the city, which is the southern portion. And it gets closer and closer to the river. At this point, what you guys see is a 2-story kind of house, cottage, if you will. And he leads your wagon to his little side stable area that's attached to the house. And it's like, leave horse here and come inside.
What do you know? Back to a farmhouse? Or we can keep our stuff at. That was a good idea.
Divine sense isn't stopped by materials.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that changed anything.
Right. It didn't change anything.
Is this still active?
It's like as an action.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. As he leads you, if you guys are willing to go in the house with him.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a pop detect magic though, as we're walking in.
Okay.
I'll have that
is it
for
the
30
evening?
minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty late in the evening, right?
Yeah, you're closer to 7 in the evening right now, though.
Okay.
He as he's leading you through the house, he's like, it's like we have food. Would you like some?
What?
Sure.
It's like, please go upstairs, and I will bring it to you.
I ask it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Archie.
Archie.
It's short for Archibald.
May I call you Archibald? I like that name a lot.
Wait a
Get offended
second.
if we call you Archie?
Wait just a second.
Oh
It's
my word.
fine.
Oh,
It's gonna take me time to find it. That's
No.
I don't
So-
know anything yet.
He kind of points you guys to the top, the second floor. There is a dining table that sits out on a balcony. As you guys go up there, you are able to actually get a very good glimpse, or not a glimpse, a look, an overlook, because it's sitting on top of a hill. It's on the second floor. You have a very good overlook of the skyline of Endo and a lot of Miran as well. But you also see the wide bridge that spans the length of the river, or the width of the river. So you actually get a really good look as far as the setting sun in both cities. It's there's seemingly a beauty about it as far as when it comes to man-made civilization type deal. He does come back up, brings you basically food. It's assortment. There's a pot of soup. There's assortment of meats, and he sits it on the table, and he asks all of you to come sit and eat. As you do,
1 second.
Oh, yeah. I sniffed
Before we
the
eat,
soup for poison.
oh yeah,
I
sorry.
will purify food and drink.
I'll drink it.
Hey,
All of it?
Sick.
I can do a 5-foot radius.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
It's just Bud's food.
No.
I'll drink mine immediately.
Yeah, you do so, and you're fine, Norcool. And you see, how are you purifying this? You doing a little salt bay action?
I was thinking about that when I took the spell.
I like to
Right.
think you just say a prayer over it.
Yeah, it's like, let's see.
Don't bless this food.
That's the somatic portion of it.
It's like a
Boom.
snipe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's confused. He's not sure how to do like delicate spells yet. He's used to like
Just-
attacking with it.
Just
like-
used to brood.
Eat.
It
Being
doesn't
Sit with
say
the
anything about
spoon.
detecting
Yeah.
about poison. All this just says it purifies it, so I wouldn't know if it was poisoned.
Would I know if it's poison?
No, in
not
12
anymore. It's
hours.
purified.
Yeah.
So-
Or if you verified it?
It was a 5-foot radius. There's no way you drank it before he did it.
so, anyways,
Spit
you
it
guys
Would've
are
like-
eating, and you don't feel any immediate effects.
Cool.
I've been good.
Let's see. As you guys are sitting in this balcony area and looking over both cities and also the Grimoran River that runs between it, enjoying the food. It is a warm, very home-cooked meal. He takes a sip of his little goblet cup. He sits it down and goes, I've been watching you since you've entered. Are you here to find someone?
What makes you think that?
And he goes, I know everyone that comes in and out of the city.
Do you know who was responsible for the attack that happened?
Not specifically.
But if not specifically, do you know which side did it?
The other side.
Thought so.
Checks
What is
out.
your purpose of helping us?
My friend Bildtras.
What? Huh? Sorry?
My friend Bildtras.
Bildtras?
Tross.
B-I...
Is this Billy the Kid by any chance?
Everybody is Billy the Kid.
Is that it's one name, right, John? Bill Trost?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, your friend Bill.
He is the Londrath informant.
Oh!
Wait, the Londrath informant?
It's
Did you say
the one who...
Informant.
He. It's the informant's the one that notified us that the person we may or may not be looking did.
Oh.
Oh. Do you know where Bill Tross is?
Arrested.
It's a prison break!
Oh.
That was Jordan, not Solaris.
Arrested on.
He asked me to wait for you to help find the dragon woman.
Who arrested him?
Told you he was a dragon.
Like, as in, like,
too.
Landrath or Caqian arrested him?
Yeah.
The Caqian.
Is
Fine,
he,
I'll
at,
be easy.
is he at Endo or is he at Miran?
No, he'd be a Miran. If
He's a
Caqian
Miran.
captured him.
He steps over to kind of the guardrail on the balcony and he points at the middle of the river.
Oh,
There.
Where the bridge is?
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
circle.
he's inside the circle, Bill.
Do you guys think that this explosion might have been this dragon lady? Just a random thought. Cart exploding, dragon lady, instantly blame Londrath.
Well, Archie says that Caqian caused the explosion. I don't think, at least as far as we were told, she doesn't work for either side.
Well, if they upset her, then it could have caused it.
So, do we need
Maybe
to?
it sounds like it's an
break-
inside job, though. Like it was
Yeah,
staged.
that's fair.
Do we need
That's
to
fair.
break Bill Tross out of prison? Because we would probably want to do that at night.
He goes, Bildtras said he's not important. Dragon woman comes first.
What was he? Sorry, I don't know if you know, but what was he arrested for? On what grounds?
For snooping around.
Sucks.
Didn't know that was a pooch.
Do you know where we can find this dragon lady?
He closes his eyes for a second. Then he responds. About a month, maybe a month and 2 weeks, a carriage, not Londorath or Caqian colors, came. It stopped at, and he points to the middle of the bridge again. I did not see a woman. But one can assume.
Well, with that information, we can actually do one better. And I'll kind of off to the side start prepping the stuff for divination.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'll go.
Yeah, it'll take me a second.
I'll talk to Archibald, but just asking for a friend. Do dragons exist?
Also, I'm doing it ritually, so I don't spend a spell slot.
Okay.
He nods.
Oh, Jim.
You're not here.
Murtag's batting like 100% today. It's insane.
I'll just like sit down and just like stress eat. Just imagining like the thing of nightmares just coming to pick me up.
They're not all bad though, you know.
Do you?
The silver ones are good.
He basically, you can kind of see him like concentrating on the middle of the bridge, and even though it's like sunset, he's basically concentrating kind of near the bridge. He goes there right now, about 20 guards around the building. It is heavily guarded day and night. But there is another way.
Secret tunnel.
And he kind of like waves you guys over who is available.
Not me.
Yeah, he goes. He kind of guides your eyes first at the oval building. Then he basically starts lowering his fingers and pointing down to where the base of the single middle pillar that supports this bridge. He goes, there. You can enter
So
there.
Oh,
So you're saying there's a zip line?
so we need a boat.
No, no zip.
It's just like I was saying, you pointed to a building and then you pointed to the like.
He says, first boat by the dock. Second to the pillar. Third, you have to swim underneath the water.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
This is gonna suck. Oh, I don't like this plan.
Man, wish we had that swimming dagger.
Man, if only we had like a cloak of swimming or something.
I know.
we just
Be a problem.
Then
Yeah,
what's next? What's
Or
our
I'll
next
ask him. this plan. Do we need to be quiet for it? And like clang clang.
No.
I've never been in there.
Probably.
That checks out. Oh.
Well, let's go.
Anyways,
Wait.
you all
Right
may
now?
sleep here for tonight. Okay.
What was that?
How long does your spell take?
Takes 10 whole minutes ritually.
All right, 10 minutes about up. So what's the question?
Alright. Will we find the target we seek within the building on the bridge? Alive.
Mm,
And how do I answer?
The DM
Yes, it does.
offers a truthful reply. A reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or omen. The spell does not take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting of additional spells, or loss or gain of a companion.
Yes.
Emphasis on loss.
Okay. So as you get your incense burning and whatever materials you need into a certain formation, or I don't know, maybe it's written on runes or whatever, you pray to your god for guidance on how to proceed with your current objectives, and you ask to find your target, right?
Yeah, I asked if the target we're seeking, is alive within the building.
who is the target though?
Dragon egg.
Okay.
Yeah,
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
because I don't know if I say Dragon Lady if it's gonna understand that, so I
That's
decided
fair.
to go for more specific.
You never have you ever received such an audible presentation of your god speaking to you, but this time with almost a better understanding, having met him once, with a better understanding of who he is and what he asks of you, you get a reply, though not straightforward. What you get is alive. Yes. Above. No.
Wait, what? Alive, yes. Above, no.
And like, what after like the spell hit, his eyes went like black, like it does when you cast spells,
Uh-huh.
and his head like snaps back forward. He's like, "She's not in the building. She's below the water. There's an underwater prison."
Oh,
This sucks.
well,
There's some kind of shaft in the pier that goes into a building underneath water. Got it.
No, I think the shaft leads to within the compound, and then once we get in the compound, there's another way through down. Otherwise, the tunnel would just go straight down. That makes this harder.
Hmm.
So,
Guys, if the Duke asks, we went out of business.
that's so weird. Those ballista merchants never replied.
So with that, after you get your response and discerning what you may with the information that you were given, Archibald gives you a place to stay. And he's fed you, and we will end our session 39 there and pick up in 2 weeks on our very special session of 40. It's a milestone, guys.
Yeah, we're 10 away from half of 100.
We did it.
Great.
Good time to die.
Can we say for expediency's sake that Solaris didn't go to sleep right away? He went outside and tried to find an owl.
An owl?
Yeah, I did want to go owl hunting at some point.
Yeah. I'll go help.
And we didn't get to go owl hunting.
Okay. We will work that through. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
I want one of the. I basically am assisting one of the wanderers because Solaris realizes he's not good at it.
Do you want to do it?
I don't know your nature, so yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Oh man.
That's 2.
With advantage, I helped you.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's your
okay, cool. Cool.
Oh boy.
I mean, anything's better than that.
11.
Oh no.
You guys go out like a bunch of hoodlum boys trying to run the town of something, and your night was actually cut short because you ran into some Caqian guards on patrol.
Oh yes. Are we fighting?
No.
But you did not find an owl. You would assume that maybe this portion of the town has been picked clean of rats and pests of that nature for owls to eat. So
That's
So
fair.
actually,
I just
it's
asked
actually
Bruin to
pretty
tell me,
impressive. The city has a good, handle on the pest. I'm actually pretty impressed. It's good for them.
Maybe we just look for owl nests next.
Maybe we should try the woods next time too. Not the city.
Just no effing way you find
Yeah,
out.
okay.
all right, good deal, guys.